Please remember there's coupons. You might want to claim them now before I drop it because I'm getting ready to drop it. If you're thinking about getting in the next break. It's identical, same break. And it is in the shop. I just got to make sure it's pinned. And it's pinned. Round 2 is in the shop. Coupons in your upper left-hand corner, but we ain't got time for such things right now. We got ripping to do. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to take the overlay down, and we're going to see what this day's got in store for us. Okay? No! PSA 3. All right, we're going to start with Cosmic. And then we'll probably do the Jumbo. Maybe the Finest. I haven't decided yet. All right, good luck, everybody. Let's see what be chillin'. Be a lunar box, like right off the bat. First box, lunar box. Just boom, lunar box. Good luck, you guys. Oh, boy, ripping. Y'all won't get a little ripping in. Oh, okay, all right, then. We'll get a little ripping in. Just for you, we'll get a little ripping in. It's the same break. Same breaks pinned at the bottom of your screen. 3 Cosmic, 3 Topps Chrome Cosmic, 1 Signature Jumbo, and a Topps Finest Hobby. John, we got to open cards first. There's no cards been opened. You can't have a deed without opening the pack first. But the answer is always yes. Don't worry about asking it. Just know. Yes, there are deeds. Always and forever. Good luck, everybody. Max Crosby. A-Chan. We start out with a Jackson Dart and Jalen Walker. We'll take all those. Yep. We'll take it. We'll take it. You go up there real quick, Jackson. Oh, we're starting out with an out of 5 auto. Okay, I'm just going to leave you guys. Have a great day. You know, it's been fun. I'll see y'all next Tuesday. No, there's not a red auto in the second pack of the first box of the day. No, that didn't happen. That's not happening. No, it's not happening. So it's going to start like this, huh? Joe Boo, you bring that fire, bro? Josiah Stewart. Oh, it's not an auto. Thought it was an auto. Come on, man. It is red, though. George Pickens, good luck. It's a Pittsburgh Steeler, 5 out of 5. Rookie Caleb Johnson. That is going to Paul. Paul, nice hit to start your Wednesday morning, I'd say. And out of 5, Caleb Johnson, last on print. Man, I thought it was an auto. A deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
I thought we had a red auto, man. Second pack. I was like, red auto? Miles Garrett, Zay Flowers, Shadur, and Travis Hunter. And with cards like this, you guys, it goes to the more expensive team in this break. I'd have to look to see which one that is. Travion, I imagine these two teams are probably pretty close. If I had to guess, maybe the Jags are a little bit more. It's the same break that's pinned in there now, so whatever the prices are there. 5 out of 5 to start our morning. Bijan, Tua, Saquon, and Scattaboo Base. Let's take a look here. Let's take a gander. Brownies are 149. Jags are, they are. So we'll take care of that at the end here. We'll take care of that at the end. We have another way. Christian Gonzalez. Breece Hall, Trey Benson, and Alfred Collins. Rico Dowdle, Matt Stafford, Gunnar Helm out of 150, and Riley Leonard. Bare knuckle box for it. Well, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? That'd be interesting. Lamar, Danny Dimes, James Cook, and RJ Harvey. Mr. Cook. Mr. Cook. No, it's the same break pin at the bottom of your screen. No different. There are coupons this morning, though. That's not always there. James Jr., Drake May, Eamon Worry, and Shooter Base. Malik Neighbors, Dallas Goddard, Jonathan Taylor, and Quinshawn Judkins. Samuel Darnold, Pollard, Olave, and Teddy Buchanan. Benson, Achan, Gibbs, and Fannin. It's my boy right there. It's my boy. Back off. You leave him alone. It's going to J-Wham, I think. 248 squads left in the next break. Oh, 23, my bad. Theo Johnson, Quincy Williams, Brock Bowers, and Tetaroa McMillan base. That's my boy Blue. Bucky, Terry, Jordan Love, and Matthew Golden, and a Will Johnson base. Old Theo. Old Theo making appearances out here, huh? Okay. 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 We'll do Shop the Stand at the end of this break. 3 minutes left on that Gibby. Stroud, Bo Nix, A.J. Brown, and Ty Hamilton. Oh, A.J. Brown. That boy nasty. Oh, no, Aries. I don't want to see any. 1.5 McCords. Caleb Williams, Xavier Worthy, and Abdul Carter. Pearsall, Kittle, Omar Norman Lott out of 199, and Tez Johnson to get the day started. We got 4 more hobby boxes to open in this. Evans, Samuel, Tet, and Corey Krosky Merritt. A little Herbie deed. Jefferson, Nico on the white hole, Kenneth Walker III. That's actually not bad. Going to Classy American, and Ty Felton. Little Kenneth Walker III action. Surtain, Prescott, Shooter, and Savion Williams. Well, I'm sorry. Any box that has an out of 5. It could have been an out of 5 Jerry Ditzel. It's a good box. Bryce Young. Calvin Ridley. On the nucleus, Malik Neighbors for the G-Men and Rebel Jr. He didn't get you in trouble. What are y'all talking about? Man, it's like y'all never been in the room before. Psh, unbelievable. Like a bunch of little kids, I swear. Let's do Finest. I'm going to do Finest next. Because I said so, that's why. Not Jim Bob. No, CW, stop it. Good morning, Chill Will. Empty box. Ditzel's forever, Matt. Jerry Ditzel's forever. For absolute forever. It never ends with Ditzel. Josh Jacobs, CeeDee Lamb, Travis Kelce, Tom Brady, Mason Graham, rare CeeDee Lamb. We got Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt out of 200, DK Metcalf, Drake May, and Jordan Love. He does owe me a Shop the Stand, man. You're so right. That's Aries. Next pack. Brock Purdy, Kyle Williams, Matthew Golden, Quinshawn for the Brownies. Jackson Dart base rookie auto for the Colts. It is Riley Leonard. He showed up quite a bit yesterday. Reflash backwards for some reason. J.J. McCarthy, Josh Allen, Caleb Williams, and Caleb Williams. And again, whoever won Shop the Stand here, I'll check here in 2.5 seconds to see who won. That way I can try to get your attention in case you're maybe new to 238. The winner of Shop the Stand was not Aries, Beelzebub. Beelzebub, you know what we'll do, bro. We'll do that at the end of this break. No, it's the same break. Same breaks pinned at the bottom of your screen. No different. It's no different. It's the same break. One more again. Matthew Stafford, Chase Brown, Jonathan Taylor, Mike Evans, Jordan Love, Ladd McConkey on the rare, Scattaboo out of 325, CeeDee Lamb, Jordan Love, and Lamb Jack. Mr. Buxton, good morning. Carter, it's always great. It's splendiferous, you know. It's splendiferous. We still got 3 boxes to go in this break. And 2 of them are cosmic. So there. Love was numbered. Was he? Yes, he sure was out of 150. Good call there, Bennett. My bad. My bad. We got him. We got him. He's safe and sound. And it's out of 150. 43 out of 150. Michael Williams, Trey Harris, Travis Hunter. We got another auto. We've got Omarion Hampton, Malik Neighbors, Jackson Dart, Aaron Rodgers out of 200, rare Jalen Carter, and our Acha. It's a Chaja. It is Ladd McConkey going to Johnny. Johnny, it's not your boy, but it is Ladd McConkey on the Acha. Take care of these Eagles here. Little Jalen Carter rare. Ron Rodgers. No, Jackson wasn't numbered, unfortunately. I wish he was. He's a base, though. Hi, Connor. Will Campbell, Jalen Hurts, Javonte Williams, Jamar Chase, Ashton Genty, Scattaboo on the X-Fractor, Creators, Travis Hunter Refractor, Marvin Harrison Jr., Josh Allen, and Jalen Milroe. Dun, 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 dun. Giants are kind of showing up, Ramro. We get a little numbered action or something. Bayshaw, Drake May, Jahmyr Gibbs, Keon Coleman, Saquon Barkley, Jared Goff on the refractor, Jared Goff out of 150 on the rare going to J-Wham. That's exactly what he was looking for. Devontae Smith, X-Fractor, Drake May, and Aaron Jones. I have, Rayman. Yes, I have. Old Jared Goff. All right, let's do another. Here, let me get this base out of my way. Let's do another Cosmic. Why are y'all so far away? Get over here. Don't be trying to run away from me, Cosmic. I've pulled 8 Josh Allens now, B-Wax. 8. Just so you know. I'm keeping track for you. Just for you. I pulled 1 out of 25 yesterday. Well, chat, let him know. Tell him you say, hey, B-Wax, did you know Primo pulled 1 out of 25 yesterday? Remember that? Yes, we sure are, Josh. I'm going to do football to start the morning, but we're going to do case breaks. We're going to do a case break of tier 1, maybe more than once. I guess it depends on how the first one goes. Rico Dowdle, Lamb Jack, Drake May, and Donovan for the Cowboys. You stop it, B-Wax. You don't take it out on the Lions cards. It's not their fault. It's your fault. Danny Dimes, Derwin James Jr., Travis Kelce, and Woody Marks. May, Neighbors, Mahomes on the extraterrestrial, and Terrence Ferguson. I bet you do. I bet you do, B-Wax. Probably got every Barry Sanders downtown, but no Josh Allens. Dallas Goddard, Sam Darnold. There's a Herbie on the refractor, and Kyle Williams. It's Herbie. Look how good they did with these cards. Look at this. Look at that. Just even that's nasty. Tony Pollard, Max Crosby, Jettas, and Campbell. I see you, Hazel. We still got 2 more boxes beyond this one, too. We're not even close to being done yet. We haven't even opened the box with 4 autos in it yet. Out of 75, Giants, Darius Alexander, 49 out of 75. Ramro, that's not the Giant we're looking for. Jack Besh. Uh-oh, we got trash talk going on in here. Watch out now. Swift, Hill, Drake London, and Caleb Johnson. We got mad smack talk going on in here. Fields, Metcalf, Walker, Gunnar Helm, Hurts, Smith, Micah, and Mike Green. Getting closer. Oh, so close, and yet so far. Aaron Jones, Kyron Williams, Tate Ratledge on the nucleus for the Lions, and H-Hand for the Panthers. Old Tate Ratledge made an appearance this morning, huh? 18 squadrons left in the identical break pinned at the bottom of the screen. McLaurin, Judy, Kittle, and Kaiser. Did he? Well, he got hit. That wasn't the best injury he had. What's up, Kelsey? What up, what up, what up? Caleb, Kyle Pitts, Kamara, Jalen Milrow. Jordan Love, JJ McCarthy, Patty, and Kelsey. And there he is. There's Kyle McCord. Thanks, Aries. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That boy Fiat. Here, we'll wait. We'll chill on him. That boy Fiat right there. That boy Fiat. Lawrence, Purdy, Brian Thomas Jr., and Kenneth Grant. Yep, and Coopins. That's right, brother. Prescott, Taylor, Maxwell Harrison for the Bills. It's a Bill, but it's not the one we want. And Jaden Higgins. We'll take it, though. I'm not going to be mad. It's all right. No, they are not all out of 10. They're not. I wish they were, though. I've pulled quite a few out of 10 so far. Bryce Young, Trey Benson, Derek Stingley, and Tyleek Williams. Out of 199, Hazel. Yep. Achan, Theo Johnson, Xavier Watts, and Dylan Gabriel. No, they can be not numbered. Williams, Irving, Christian McCaffrey, and Maxwell Harrison one more again. And remember, we still got 2 boxes to go here. Don't you fret yet. Wayne, I didn't see everything they did last night. I saw the first couple of breaks. I saw that Redemption Burrow, but I didn't see everything that went on last night. Puka and Jordan Birch, and let's see what's chilling in here. Good luck, everybody. Will Campbell. I think it's going this way. Maybe. Nope. Upside down. Let's try this again. It is for the Rams. Oh, these cards are so sick. Puka Nacua on the planetarium. That is very, very cool. Who got the Rams this morning? MG. Nice hit, MG. Those are so cool. Showing them on screen doesn't do them justice. You ever get one in your hands, you'll know. They're really, really cool cards as far as cards go. Let me get this base out of the way. We're going to open the signature jumbo, and then we'll end with the Cosmic. Still haven't seen an auto out of Cosmic yet either. So let's just see. Or a Planet. No, not that I know of. There's not patches in Cosmic. If it is, I haven't seen one. That's an empty box. And then we've got one more Cosmic after this jumbo here. Good luck. Cortland Sutton, James Cook, Dak Prescott, Jalen Noel. We've got Mike Green out of 275, and our first Acha is Ollie Gordon the second going to the Fins. That's Chelsea. Mike Green on the refractor, RJ Harvey, Dylan Sampson, and Muhammad. Okay. All right. We're starting out with Ollie Gordon. Not bad. Not too bad. There's going to be a Deedsman in this box, isn't there? There's going to be a QB Deedsman. My quarterback. That's my quarterback. Drake London, Patty Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Tate Ratledge out of 225, Javonte Williams. Next up, the man that can't stop. Ashton Genty on the auto, going to none other than Battleborn. There you go, Battleborn. There it is. There he is. Kyle McCord, one more again. Aaron Rodgers, Winston Jr., and Tootin. Mr. Tootin. Tua, Marvin Harrison Jr., George Kittle, Mitchell Evans, Devontae Adams for the Rams. MG gets a little bit more. Mr. Egbuka for the Bucks, going to Llama. Llama don't play no games. Llama don't play not one singular game. Egbuka. All right, this last one needs to be a QB. That's what I say. Thomas, Penne, Jonah, and Derek Harmon. Be a QB. Be a QB. I'm speaking it into existence. Be a QB, not be a good QB. How about that? You got to be specific. Be a good QB. Or a legend. I'll take a legend too. Caleb Williams, Geno Smith, Cooper Kupp, Barron, Aaron Rodgers out of 175. Steelers, probably not going to be, well, it might be a QB. It is a QB. Will Howard out of 100 for the Steelers. Steelers having themselves a break here this morning, folks. Paul, we'll take it. That can go along with your out of 5 up there. And then, of course, there was that as well. Aries, just look away. It never happened. It never actually happened. It's not real. None of it's real. None of it's real. JJ on the refractor. Shattered Ashton Genty. Battle Bond. One more again. Michael Williams and Gray Zabel to end out that box. We got one more Cosmic to go here, folks. The same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. And it'll be 3 more boxes out of the same case that this Cosmic we've opened in this one we're out of. Good morning, Gil. All right. Don't talk about it. Turn your head now. Empty box, empty box, empty box. Good luck. Puka, stop that. We want to see you, bro. Come on, man. Dexter Lawrence, Jalen Waddle, Baker Mayfield out of 150, and a Campbell for the Eagles. Kelsey, I asked everybody this morning, since I'm going away for a few days for my family reunion, kind of where everybody grew up. I won't remember it all, but it was just more me interested to see kind of where everybody's from. Not where you lived the longest, and some people might still live in the place they grew up. Just kind of where you grew up at. Purdy, Cook, Pickens, and Arroyo. Pittsburgh, Oregon, Pasadena, Texas, Illinois. Like we're all across the country, folks. Kansas, Southeast Kansas, Alabama, Texas, Iowa, Colorado Springs. I mean, we're well represented in here. Hazel from the Philippines, nice. Florida, Puerto Rico, like that's what I'm saying. New Hampshire, everywhere. California, Swift, Hill, Omari and Hampton on the refractor, and Caldwell. So as it stands right now, the Steelers and the Chargers and kind of the Raiders are annihilating this break. It's just what's happening right now. That's what we're witnessing. We're all seeing it together at the same time. Nice, Rayman. Justin Fields, DK Metcalf, Jalen Hurts, and Josh Simmons. New Hampshire mentioned. I see you, Cam. South Carolina, New York. Hurts, Geno Smith, Herbie, and Hunter. If I had the first pick in a fantasy draft, what would I take? Probably Gibbs. Dowdle, Burden, and Golden. Probably Gibbs. Boat Life, VA. Hey, I know VA. Look, Louisiana. We are well represented in here. Lambjack, Jones, Watt, Schlesinger. Derwin James, Drake May, Genty and Bowers, and Landon Jackson. No, go Hokies. Stop it. Nobody ever says that for any reason, ever, for any reason. Malik Neighbors, Goddard, Sweat, and Billy Bowman. There it is, Mikey. Go Who's. Pollard, Jackson Smith, and Shamar Stewart. Shamar. Max Crosby, Derrick Henry, Brock Purdy out of 199 for them Niners. There you go, Old River Run. McCord and Tesla base. Well, we hit the over on the McCords, that's for sure. I can confirm that. Good morning, Jeffrey. Achan, Gibbs, Hutch, and Will Campbell. Pickens, Garrett, Horn, Kenneth Grant. What in the world is chilling in this box? Zay Flowers, Bijan, Jackson Smith, and Jack Besh. Mr. Besh. To the front of the line, Mr. Besh. To the front of the line, Mr. Besh. You too, Jeffrey. Right back at you, my friend. Tua, Sutton, Nucleus, Luther Burden. That's not bad, Stephanie. And Caleb Johnson. Little Luther Burden Nucleus action. Something be chillin'. Shh, Joe Blue, stop. Gonzalez, Hall, Jaden and Daniels, and Gunnar Helm. Pearsall, Evans, Taylor, Mike Green. We are doing a case break of Tier 1, Cam. Yes, we are. I just haven't picked the time yet. Jefferson, Trey McBride, and Trevor Achan for the Panthers. Recalled, it's my family reunion. What am I supposed to... All right, we got to plan it. I got to go to the family reunion, dog. Donovan. Jonathan Taylor. And for the Chiefs, on the Mercury, Patrick Mahomes going to Beelzebub. There he is. Patrick Mahomes has officially arrived this morning.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right. And then here we go. Last pack magic. Surtain, Prescott, Travis Hunter, and Woody Marks. There you go, Rayman. Maybe we'll make that happen next year. All right. First break is in the books. I'm going to do a recap of this break. Okay, so how do we want to think about this? Okay, so the next break has 3 more Cosmic in it. We did not see an auto. We did not see an auto in the first 3 boxes. So yeah. Let me do a recap of this real quick. Some of y'all's did just fine. That was one of them others break. Like some of the teams that maybe don't hit all the time hitting that one. Good morning, Adam. Let me get all these wrangled in here. And then I've got to do... Actually, I need to go check this real quick because we got one card we got to take care of. Let me go find that real quick. Hang on. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I got what I need. I got what I need. All right, let me do this recap, and then we'll take care of this Shadur and Travis Hunter, okay? Recap first, though. We've got Travis Hunter, Jaden Daniels, Jackson Smith, Genty and Bowers, Hurts, George Pickens, JJ, Devontae Adams out of 100, McCaffrey, Patty and Kelsey, Kittle for the Niners, Micah, Drake London, Jetta, Herbie, Mahomes, May, Dart, Hunter, Dart, Jalen Carter Rare, Dart Base, JJ McCarthy, Shooter, Tet, AJ Brown, Jordan Love, Jahmyr Gibbs, and James Cook. All right. You go over here real quick. Base, stop being that way. You're always so... We also have Omari and Hampton. Darius Alexander out of 75. Jordan Love was out of 150. Good catch. Good catch. I missed that was numbered. My bad, you guys. Cam Scatterboo out of 325. CeeDee Lamb on the rare. Malik Neighbors out of 225. Williams. Maxwell Hairston out of 199. Drake May X-Fractor. Aaron Rodgers out of 200. Lad McConkey. Aaron Rodgers out of 175. Mike Green out of 275. Cam Scatterboo. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt out of 200. Baker Mayfield out of 150. Tate Ratledge, Jared Goff Rare out of 150, and Omar Norman Lott out of 199. We have Gunnar Helm out of 150, Luther Burden Nucleus, Purdy out of 199, Jonathan Taylor, Luther Burden, Caleb Johnson out of 5 for the Steelers. We also had Will Howard out of 100, Ollie Gordon on the auto, Kenneth Walker White Hole short print, Riley Leonard for the Colts, Shattered, Ashton Genty auto, Egbuka auto, McConkey auto, Mercury, Patty Mahomes, and the Puka Nakua. That's so sick. These cards are so nasty. Sorry, I'm looking at it as like a collector. Good morning, Robert. All right, let me get this to the side here. We're going to have to take care of this. Let me get some kind of backdrop here. So the way we'll do this is, let's see, 1, 3, and 5 will be Shadur. 2, 4, and 6 will be the Jags, okay? And it is, here, I'll bring it in closer. 5. So that will go to the Browns. All right, onward to the break. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to take, well, the overlay's already down. Here it is again real quick just so you can see it. You can always go to YouTube to see the overlay as well. Good luck. It's Rip Time Part 2. We did not see an auto in the first one. We did not see an auto out of Cosmic in the first one. Don't you fall. Don't you do it. All right, we'll do that. And take my sticker and put it over here. Perfect. Now we're ready for some ripping. All right, good luck, everybody. I have not yet, USLC. I have not. Maybe today's the day. Maybe you just spoke it into existence. Coupons in your upper left-hand corner, folks. Don't leave those. They're not always there. Good luck. That'll be really cool with that Tier 1 case break, too, to have those coupons. All right, round 2 of the morning. Where shall it take us? Where shall it take us? The same break, identical break is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. Absolutely, El Jefe. All right, let's get ripping in. All right, it's ripping time. It's ripping time. All right, okay. All right, back. I see you, real C. Remember, that's 2026 Tier 1, by the way. You might want to go look at the checklist. I was looking at it this morning. J-Mo and Sanker. Good morning, Corey. Same exact break is what's pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. Identical. Same one. No different. It'll actually finish out this case of Cosmic. Cook. Well, I'll have to open one more for the extra box. Swift, Lawrence, and Makuba. Good luck, everybody. Come on, let's get it. Come on, let's get it. Hill, Fields, Waddle, Eamon Worry. I want a deed and you want a deed. Oh, no, it's Josh B. Exum. Look out. Oh, no. Josh, we're getting a little Cosmic ripping in today. Metcalf. Oh, we got coupons, too. Hertz, Kamara, and Ward Base. We got coupons too. I didn't know they were going to be there, but we got them. So I'm going to take them. We're going to take them. We're taking the coupons. We're taking the coupons, and we don't care. We want the coupons. Smith, you got him in the next break, Gio? Good luck. Good luck. Jones, Joe Burrow, and Ashton Genty. Burrow. That's right. Garrett Njoku, James Cook out of 199 for the Bills, and JT for the Colts. There you go, Bills. There you go, Jay. Little James Cook to start out the break. Flowers, Robinson, Josh Jacobs, and Trey Harris. Yeah, same break. Same break pin at the bottom of your screen. Tua, Christian Gonzalez, Ingram Dawkins on the refractor, and Banks Jr. I don't know anything about Ingram Dawkins, so I'm going to take care of him. What if he ends up being really, really nasty? Gio, the break's open. I've got a whole break to open here. So, you know, you got to factor that in too. Plus, the other break has to fill first. So, there's no real timetable on it. Nico and Malachi Moore, I'd say probably within the next half hour at least. Definitely not 15 minutes, though. Evans, Samuel, Coleman, and Stout. McLaurin, Burra, Norman Lott out of 99, and a Scorton to boot. What up, Duke? What's up, Duke? Dookie Blue Devil. Stroud, Nix, Scattaboo, and Starks. Good morning, Misty. Welcome on in. Jer, Judy, Williams, T. Higgins, Jalen Noel. Kyle Pitts, Jordan Love, Tyler Warren for the Colts, and Omari and Hampton base. It look good, Lindsay. It look good. McCarthy, Jacobs, Ollie Gordon's been showing up this morning, and Mr. Dawkins for the Vikings. A little nucleus action. Going up there, Ollie. Go on up there, Ollie. Jettas, Collins, Mr. Garrett, and Ellick for the Toytons. The Tweetons. Oh, we'll take it, El Jefe. We'll take it. Bryce Young, Trey Benson, Cam Ward, and Caleb Williams. That'll go to the more expensive of the two. I think that's probably the Titans, but I'd have to look. Tootin, I don't know for sure. It's the same break pin at the bottom of your screen, though. Let's just take a gander real quick so I can put that on there for the shipping crew. So Chicago is $279. Titans. Yep, Titans. Toytons. Okay. Still waiting on something out of this box. Yes, we are. It's auto time. That's what I say. Achan. Oh, how about out of 10 instead? How about out of 10? Does that work? Okay, we'll take that. Good luck, Pat Bryant. Good luck. Two out of 10. Javonte Williams, it is an auto. That's sick, Llama. 2 out of 10, Javonte Williams. Nice hit, bro. We take any out of 10 starting running back autos that we can get each and every day. Nice hit, bro. Congrats.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
We'll take it. That's right, Flex. That's all we know how to get. Williams, Irving, Caleb, and Monungai. We have 4 more hobbies in this break to go. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. We're working our way to halfway in that one. Surtain, Prescott, London, and Jalen Royals. Nice hit, bro. It's a good hit for the Cowboys. 2 out of 10, Javonte Williams. That's a good hit. Now we've got Finest. We're going to do Finest now. It's Finest time. I want a super. I want a super, man. Can I get a super? I want one of them super fractors they've been talking about. Empty box. I know, that's so crazy, Lindsay. I saw that. I did see that. Taylor, Higgins, Ewers, Shuck, Allen, auto immediately, rookie, Cardinal, Will Johnson for the Cardinals. That's going to J Stamps. There it is, there it being, there it is, and there it goes, there it is. Will Johnson. Matthew Stafford out of 250. Lad McConkey and Jeremiah Chase. Get over here, top loaders. Don't be weird, man. Zay Flowers, Jaden Daniels, JJ McCarthy, Bo Nix, Roma Dunzi, Quinn Ewers on the refractor, Kyron Williams out of 99, Shuck base, Brock Bowers X-Fractor, and Achan. Oh, we take those. Yeah, we would, Gio. Yes, I would. Yes, I did. Yes, I would. I will buy. Don't forget about Ewers. Don't you forget about Quinn Ewers. You better not. Barkley, Williams, Cam Ward, Woody Marks, Tesla, Barron, Lad McConkey refractor, Dallas is eaten. Out of 150, CeeDee Lamb, CJ Stroud, and Alvin Kamara out of 15 for the Saints. Now we're talking the Break Factory. Your turn for a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
You know how it goes, Robin. You already know. You know how these things go. Torturous. Torturous. W deeds. Goff, Cook, Judy, Parsons, DK Metcalf, Kenneth Grant. On the rare, Emmitt Smith, the Cowboys won't stop. Jared Verse on the refractor. Aaron Rodgers and Derrick Henry. The Cowboys won't stop. They're not interested in stopping. They're not going to do it, okay? So just get used to it. I told you if the Cowboys show up once, they show up more than once. They always do. It happens every time. Shadir, Will Campbell, Jalen Hurts, Javonte Williams. Our second auto is not a rookie. Looks like it could potentially be numbered. Saints. Oh, Chris Olave on the oil slick. That's sick. You see that down at the bottom? That's sick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I take it all back, Robin. I'm sorry. It's not sick at all. This card's not cool. It's not cool at all. I don't like it. It's not cool.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Sauce Gardner on the rare. Scattaboo out of 150. Barkley and Tua. I had to do it. I had to do it. Robin's soul was crushed. I have to be nice. Don't worry, there's 3 more boxes in this. Genty, Tootin, May, Gibbs, Coleman, Derrick Henry on the X-Fractor. Out of 325, Cortland Sutton, Love, DeJean, and Baker Mayfield. Geo, it just means a really good card. That's all it means. That's my way of saying you got a good card. I trademarked it and everything. No, I didn't. Okay, let's go on to Cosmic. One more again. Let's do some more Cosmic, and then we'll do the Signature Jumbo, and then we'll end with Cosmic. It's the same break, you guys. The same break's pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. And not only that, but there's coupons. And we love coupons, all right? We love them. We're almost at halfway in the next break. Claire, just so you would ask, that's all. And you did. So I succeeded. Empty box. McLaurin, Stroud, Derrick Henry, and Achane. That's right. Tell him, Victoria. Bo Nix, Jerry Jeudy, Diggs, and Donovan. No, he was not numbered, but it's a short print because it's an oil slick. You see at the bottom? See the oil slick? It's a short print auto. Williams out of 25 on the extraterrestrial. Woody Marks. CJ Stroud and Nico Collins. Good luck. Wow, that's a nice hit. Josh Allen, 19 out of 25. Going to the Bills. Going to J-Glide. Not going to B-Wax. I just said that in case he's still in here. That's all. Had to take a little dig. Just a little one.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
The deeds are accumulating. Look, there he is. I got him. I got him. Kyle Pitts, Love, Cortland Sutton, and Terrence Ferguson. JJ. Oh! On the Solar Flare signatures, 90 out of 99 for the Vikings. J-Rips, Solar Flare. Those are the hardest autos to hit in these boxes. Congratulations. You've got a new J Jetta.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And there was a J Jetta behind it. And Kyle Williams. Oh, it's starting to heat up, folks. Good morning, Mark. Flowers, Robinson, Josh Allen, and Jordan Birch. Yep, heating up. It's heating up. Yep, it is. Right now. It's doing it right now. It's happening. Drew, come on, Drew. It's your turn. Come on, Eagles. Tua, Gonzalez, Worthy, and Kaiser. Come on, Eagles. Hall, Pearsall, Hurts, and A.J. Brown, and Jalen Milroe. Come on, Eagles. Come on. Me too, Eric. I wouldn't mind seeing that myself. Evans, Samuel, Njigba, Kyle McCord, dog. What up, play? Jay Jetta, Nico, Jamar Chase on the light speed, and Will Campbell. Yeah, I leave today for Indiana. I'll be back on next Tuesday morning. That's when I'll be back again. It's my family reunion. Malik Neighbors, Josh Allen out of 75, Jalen Royals, and Egbuka base. Hey, look, we go. It happens. It's once every year. I think that's fair. Be fair to Primo. Dallas Goedert, Sam Darnold, Breece Hall, and Jaden Higgins. Connorsville, Johnny. It's a southeastern part. Kev. Pollard, Crosby, Starks, and Williams. Yeah, but just think when I get back, all the deeds that'll show up. Good morning, Kylie. Think about all the deeds that will await. And Mister said he's getting on Thursday and Friday, so there'll be opportunities for deeds. Jahmyr Gibbs, C.J. Stroud, and Dylan Gabriel. Hazel, no, not really. There's still 2 more boxes beyond these packs in front of me, though, so we still got time. Myles Garrett, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Maxwell Harrison. We pulled some good cards out of it already. Let's see where it ends. Oh, that's awesome, Eric. Oh, another one? Gold, 50 out of 50. For the Fins, Jalen Waddle. This was a good box. Derwin James Jr. for the Chargers and Mike Green. No, I got to take Pixel Primo with me. Sorry about that. Eric, that's super fun, by the way. So cool. Patty Surtain, Rogers, J.J. McCarthy, and Kenneth Grant. Vikings are eating. No, Pixel Primo has to go with me. He's part of the reunion, too. I know that's fun, Eric. I know that had to be fun. How exciting was it? Like, did he freak out? Did he freak out a little bit? Prescott, Bryce Young, Kyle Hamilton, and Jack Besh. Trey Benson, A-Chan, Will Johnson on the white hole, and Caleb Johnson. All right, don't stop now. Don't you stop now. We want more deeds. We want all the deeds. Each and every deed. Theo, Quincy Williams, CeeDee Lamb, and Gunnar Helm. All right, let's get into the signature jumbo. We're going to get into the signature jumbo now, and then we'll end with one more cosmic. So your best bet, Eric, what was the product? What did it come out of? What blaster? If it's in a blaster, it's something that's been out for a while. You should probably be able to find something comparable, Eric. So just look him up. Topps Chrome. So that's good. That's very good. You might actually even be able to find that specific card. Somebody else might have sold it already. So that's what I'd do. I'd go onto the bay, look it up, sort by sold, and see what you see. And then if you don't have that, then just find something comparable, like an out of 10 for him. Sarah Marie, good morning. I hope you're doing well. I hope all is well. Devontae Smith, Puka Nacua, Bo Nix, Ashton Genty, Dante Thornton Jr. out of 275. Our first auto is a Saint. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Tyler Shuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Does that help at all? Even a little bit? It doesn't. Robin hates me now. Shuck on the auto, going to the Saints. Saints having themselves a break. Ricky White the third, Drake London on the class action, Williams and Morrison. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, none of that, Eric. No, none of that. I wouldn't even move it, Eric, unless you get a solid offer. I wouldn't even move it until right before the season starts. Ertz, Garrett, Allen. Or he might want to keep it, actually. It's not every day you pull one of those. Taj Brooks. Out of 25, Josh Connerly Jr. Next up for the Panthers, it's Bryce Young out of 225. I told you. I told you. Look at you, Battleborn. Listen to the Deedsman, Battleborn. It'll take you to the promised land. Savion Williams. The Vikings are destroying. Shattered. Hudson and Nick Lachey's brother Luke. What's that, Eric? What'd they do? Don't make Primo get him. Oh, you wouldn't want to see Primo. You wouldn't want to see Primo mad. Nico Collins, Jalen Waddle, TJ Watt, Ursery. Oh, CJ, 25 out of 25. Going to Johnny. Johnny. Oh, speaking of Travis Hunter, how about a clear auto for the Jags? Going to, is that my boy? That's my boy right there. Nice hit, bro. That's the clear auto, too. Kevin Winston Jr., Loveland, Sanker, and Reed. Nice hit, Wayne. All right, I'm going to put CJ right here. We're going to open this last pack, and then we've got one more Cosmic. The same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. And really, I'll have to open another case of Cosmic. So the last 2 boxes of Cosmic from the case that we started this morning will be in that. Addison, Evans, Darnold, DK, Aaron Rodgers out of 250. Our last auto is a Bill. It is James Cook out of 225 going to J Glide. Well. Eric, yeah, that is frustrating. Did they know it? Well, I'm going to assume that they knew he was younger. George Kittle, Gabriel, and Barron. Like, how did they know that, Eric? I guess is my question. How did they know that he was? All right, last box. I got you. Okay. I was wondering how they would even know. All right. Last box Magic. Andrew, I know they are. They actually have a good checklist, which is even more frustrating. Emily, I'm okay with it. We'll have to see what we end up doing after the fact, but I think we got a good player in the draft last night too. Empty box. He's a little bit of a project, but he's kind of what we need. So we'll see how that goes. Derwin James Jr., May, Neighbors, and Landon Jackson. I think we might have, unless they offered us something really, really good, Emily, I don't think he was ever going anywhere. Even with the money. We've got the money to spend. Or we wouldn't have signed him. Parsons and Billy Bowman Jr. There's a Falcon. You got to be specific. Next time, say I need a Falcon out of 10. Darnold, Pollard, Kyler Murray and Baker Mayfield, and Shamar Stewart. This will go to the box. They're a little bit more in this break. Appreciate that, Eric. Crosby, Achan, Puka on the refractor, and Barrett Carter. Jahmyr Gibbs, George Pickens, Herbie, and Tesla. Couple more to go. Judy, Williams, Egbuka, and more. Egbuka. See, that's right. Put the right comment in there. That you never know, it might work. Kyle Pitts, Love, AJ Brown, Upton, Stout, JJ McCarthy, Dexter Lawrence, Gibbs and Montgomery, and Ellick. It is, Hunter. It is. I'll be back next Tuesday though. But if you want to get a little ripping in with Primo, now's the time. At least for a few days, anyways. James Cook, DeAndre Swift, Kenneth Walker, and Jalen Royals. I know the Lions aren't always there, Battleborn. They like to play games. Tyreek Hill, Justin Fields, Bashaw Tootin, Saquon Barkley, and Elijah Arroyo. I don't know why that pack had 5 cards in it, but it did. It's an Eagle. Brock Purdy, Kyron Williams, Elijah Arroyo out of 150, and Caldwell for the Chargers. Probably due for another planet, if I was to guess. Probably due for another planet. DK, Hurts, Cam Wood, and Josh Simmons. Go Titans, a little something, something. Smith, Dowdle, Kelsey, and Hunter. That's Solar Flare signatures out of 99 right there, Riptide. Ooh, we got a numbered Starfractor. Okay, good luck. These are really cool too. Come on, come on. Hey, gather round. Hey, gather round. All right, gather around. All right, you good? You gathering around? Jamar Chase. For the Tennessee Titans, out of 25, 13 out of 25 to be exact, it is Cam Ward on the Star Fractor, also known as a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
We take those, J. Fred. Yes, we do. Daniel Dimes, Brian Thomas Jr., Jacob May on the nucleus. Hey, look, a Patriot. And Carson Swessinger. Well, not this time, Joe. That ended quick. That ended with the quickness. That ended real quick. Bryce Young, Puka Nakua out of 75. Upton Stout and Terrence Ferguson. More. Feed Missy more. Y'all know nothing about that. Y'all don't know one singular thing about that. Trey Benson, Achan, Travis Kelce, and Kyle Williams. No, Levi, we're just friends. Noah is their son. Noah, and sometimes you guys see Justin in the videos where he does like the cool videos about like, like he kind of breaks things down a lot. Quincy Williams, Jonas Sanker, Campbell, and JT. Bucky Irving, McLaurin, and Trey Harris. And then there was one pack left. No, you're good, Levi. Just don't ask them that when they're streaming. Don't ask them that when they're streaming. Stroud, Bo Nix, Alvin Kamara, and Kelvin Banks Jr. All right, let me do a recap of the madness that just unfolded in front of us. I'm going to do this recap, then I'm going to do a roll call for what's off the board in the next break. Full discretion. Okay? There's 2 more boxes left in that cosmic case. I'll have to open one more to do the break that we're about to do. So that means 2 of them will be from this case. 1 will be from a fresh case, okay? So let's get this wrangled in here. I don't really exactly know what's left in the next one. 10 spots left in the next break. And then I'll do a little bit of a roll call after I do this recap to see what's left. All right, we got Scary Terry, Travis Kelce, Jamar Chase, Cam Ward, Elijah Arroyo out of 150, Barkley, Gibbs and Montgomery, Herbert, Murray and Mayfield, Thornton out of 275, CeeDee Lamb, Derwin James Jr., CJ Stroud, Malachi Starks, Breece Hall, Jamar Chase, Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown, and Josh Allen. We also had Derrick Henry, Rare Sauce Gardner, Ladd McConkey, Quinn Ewers, Shuck Base, Brock Bowers, Caleb Williams, Cam Ward and Caleb Williams, Myles Garrett, Cam Scattaboo, Ingram Dawkins, Joe Burrow, Kamara, Waddle, and J-Mo. J-Mo. His name was J-Mo. Right in that base. Perfect. All right. We've got Jalen Royals out of 75. Cortland Sutton is out of 325. Scattaboo out of 150. Smith Rare for the Cowboys out of 150. CeeDee Lamb out of 25. Connor Lee Jr. Will Johnson Whitehole. Omar Norman Lott out of 99. Matt Stafford out of 250. James Cook out of 199. J.J. McCarthy out of 99. Man, the Vikings 8. Derrick Henry. Kyron Williams out of 99. Ollie Gordon Nucleus. Egbuka for the Bucks. We also had Tyler Warren, Upton Stout, 25 out of 25, CJ Stroud, Aaron Rodgers out of 250, out of 225, James Cook, Puka Nakua, Jacob May, Shattered Justin Jefferson, Chris Olave on that oil slick auto for the Saints, out of 15, Alvin Kamara for the Saints, Travis Hunter on the clear auto, Jalen Waddle, 50 out of 50, Josh Allen, 13 out of 25. Bryce Young, 225. Will Johnson, Shuck auto for the Saints. Justin Jefferson on the Solar Flare signatures out of 99. Javonte Williams for the Cowboys, 2 out of 10. And then the Star Fractor, 13 out of 25. Kim, what? A deed. Hey, look, a deed. Deeds. And it be pinned. Have at it, folks. Coupons. What's up, Mayberry? I'm going to take the overlay down, and we're going to get our rip on. Yes, we is. Watch us. You think we won't? Because we will. Oh, yes, we will. You thought we weren't going to get a deed in. Well, you thought wrong. You're in the wrong place for such things, folks. We get deeds. And we're going to get some more. Good luck. I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew. Good luck, everybody. Round 3. Fight! Oh, these packs were all over the place here. What's that mean? Look at them. What is that? I looked down hoping it would say Lunar, but empty box. They were all over the place in that box. All right. Good luck. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. The most important thing to know about that is there are coupons. Okay, now you know. Kyle Pitts, Jordan Love, Trey Benson, and what in the world's going on here? Backwards cards, upside down cards. What? There are, Nina. They're hard to hit. They're like, I don't know, 1 out of every 900 or something like that. We got to plan it. And it just means that when you get a Lunar box, every pack has an out of 10 in it. Tez Johnson. We've got 2 Tagga Bagga Raviolis. And our planet is Toytons. Venus. Cam Wood going to J. Fred. Another deed for J. Fred. Just like that. Already another deed. Let me take care of Tua. I know. But I got to take care of Tua, okay? It's Tua. Quincy Williams, Bucky Irving, Mr. Dart, and Harold Fannin. Holla. Tua needs a top loader inside of a one-touch. Terry McLaurin, Marvin Harrison Jr., Colston Loveland on the nucleus, and Revel Jr. That's cool. I like that one. Solo. I'm riding solo. No, it's the same break. The same break's pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? CJ Stroud, Bo Nix, Shooter, and Travis Hunter. I guess we'll have to battle bot that one out again. Jared Judy, Caleb Williams, Xavier Worthy, and Ty Felton. Dexter Lawrence, Brock Purdy, Tetaroa on the extraterrestrial, and Alfred Collins. What is it? What's all this backward stuff going on here? What is this madness? James Cook, Jackson Smith, Taysom Hill out of 199, and a Scataboo base. Old Taysom Hill. DeAndre Swift, Tyreek Hill, Shudder, and Travion on the base. Yeah, they're all over the place. Not only are they upside down, but there's a backwards card. I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know. Well, we're gonna find out though. That's what it is. It's all Joe Boo's fault, Victoria. He thinks he's so cool. Fields, Metcalf, Cam Ward refractor, and a Josiah Stewart for the Rams. We take Cam Ward refractors around here. Yes, we do. Appreciate you hopping in that next one, Husker. Debo. Jay Jetta. Hutch. Mimbu. Nico. Sertan. James Cook. And Abdul Kiata. USLC, I don't have a time yet. Just probably check back on me. Football is the beginning of the morning. Tier 1 baseball will probably be mid-morning, something like that. Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and a Stephon Diggs out of 50. Ty Hamilton. We're going to do it. I don't have an exact time frame for you yet, but we're going to do it. And it is not for the faint of heart, folks. Well, most teams are fairly easy to get, but it's a full case. That's 12 hobby boxes. Young, Benson, Jonathan Taylor, and Will Johnson. Well, the White Sox are really high at the top of that list, but so is the Dodgers, USLC. A-Chain, Theo, Josh Allen, and Tet, because there's a Murakami chase in that. Roman Anthony's a chase in that too. Pearsall, Evans, Joe Burrow, and Morrison. It doesn't have all the people that Bowman had in it. I can say that. It's got a decent amount, but it doesn't have all of them. Jahmyr Gibbs, George Pickens, J-Mo, and Mason Graham. I think he is, Spence. Don't hold me to that. Don't hold me to that. I'm not 100% positive, but I'm pretty sure I saw his name on the list. Zay Flowers, rookie. Travis Hunter out of 75. Extraterrestrial. It's splendiferous, Maximus. It's splendiferous. And that is 36 out of 75. And Tyler Booker. Bijan. Tua. Jalen Waddle. And Anthony Belton. Mr. Waddle. All right, one pack, and then we're going to get into finest. Christian Gonzalez. Oh, yeah, we got a Constellations. Jalen Lane. Brees Hall, good luck. Rookie. Cowboy. Donovan has a Constellations. Well, that makes sense. Every team has a Constellations. Going to the Cowboys. That is Stephanie. Super cool cards, that's for sure. Don't see them all that often either. Or not at the moment anyways. All right, let's get into finest. Let's find our way into finest. See if we can find that super that Aries was talking about. No, it's 25 teams left in the next one. 505 at the moment they are. I guess I'm kind of waiting for them to show up a little bit more because every team has multiple ones, but they really don't show up all that much. I think I've opened 3 now, so I don't know how to gauge it. I really don't. Christian McCaffrey, Cortland Sutton, Kittle, Burrow, Lambjack, Tyler Warren, rookie auto for the Brownies, Mason Graham, Jalen Hurts on the rare out of 150, Shadur Base, and Xavier Worthy. Yeah, they don't show up all that often, but if you go look at the checklist, there's plenty of them, but they just don't show up very much, and I don't know if that's going to change over time or what. Myles Garrett, Will Howard, RJ Harvey and Jack Besh, Jahad Campbell, auto. Vikings, Jordan Addison, going to Evan. Jordan Addison, auto. Adeed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's Adeed.
We got Brock Purdy on the rare, Jaden Daniels reflash refractor, Jettas, and Kyler Murray. Per day. Brock per day. Jacory, Krosky, Merritt, Mimbu, Harrison, Stroud, Henry, Jordan Love rare. Joe Burrow refractor, Joe Burrow, A.J. Brown, Saquon Barkley. So the 2 autos were immediate, huh? Just immediately. Just right there, right there. Bam. 2 autos. We got 3 packs left. That leads me to believe that something's chilling. Patty Mahomes, Bijan Robinson, Marvin Harrison Jr., Jay Jetta, Danny Dimes, Bryce Young, Penix on the X-Fractor rare for the Falcons. Dude, Worthy out of 200, Taylor, and Brian Thomas Jr. Scattaboo, Henderson, McCord, Walker, Love, Mayfield, Dak Prescott on the oil slick, Justin Fields, that's shorter printed for certain. Border, here you go, Justin Fields. Hey, Gio, you got to chill out, dog. That don't work. That means you're going to get no cards. You need to backtrack and say, Primo, I hope you get me a card, but if you don't, I can live with it. And then maybe one will show up. Micah Parsons on the X-Fractor. What up, Shark Tank? We got Murray, Abdul Carter, Tet, Hampton, Gabriel, Achan, Purdy on the refractor rare, Judkins out of 250, Cam Ward base, and a Bo Nix out of 75 going to Bassmaster Drew on the green. Hi, Christy. And Brock Purdy. Get out of my way, base. All right, Cosmic Park Dew. Oh, they tore up the last break, Ramro. Absolutely tore up the last break. Empty. DK Metcalf, Hurts, Breece Hall, and Tyler Warren. I think, well, we'll find out. I think we're still going to see an auto out of Cosmic. It doesn't mean it's going to happen, but I think it will. Gino. We got a super short print here. Dante Thornton, good luck. On the cosplay. Oh, baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, baby. Jackson Dart on the cosplay. Going to the Giants, Moreno. Congratulations. You get a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
I like you. A deed. Well, we probably won't get an auto out of this box. Aaron Jones, Rico Dowdle, Dexter Lawrence, and Shuck Base. Shuck Base! We got Lamar Jackson, Derwin James, J.C. Horn, and Michael Williams. All right, I'll have fun. Daniel Dimes, Drake May, Patrick Surtain, and Josh Connerly. 20 free squads left, yeah? With all these deeds showing up? All right, then. So be it. Jordan Love, Baker Mayfield, Mason Taylor out of 199, and Donovan Jackson. A whole 20 free squads left, eh? All right, then. Somebody's chilling. Somebody's chilling, yeah? JJ, Dexter Lawrence, Jackson Dart on the extraterrestrial, and Walter the Hitman Nolan. We still have 2 more boxes after this one. Brock Purdy, Swift, Schultz, Walter Nolan. It's all right, J-Ray. Tyreek Hill, James Cook, Sayshawn, and Demetrius Knight Jr. Fields, Hutchinson, TJ Sanders for the Bills, and Barron for them Broncos. Dom, I don't even know what you're talking about. Theo Johnson, Lamb Jack, and Ollie Gordon. That's a very random comment, because I definitely didn't say anything that would merit that. Maybe it's a you problem, Dom. Could be. Quincy Williams, Bucky Irving, Christian McCaffrey, and Darius Alexander. Terry McLaurin, CJ Stroud, Joe Burrow, and Jamar Chase, and Derek Harmon. Well, J-Ray, you know, what are you going to do about that? And Dom goes silent. That's right. Dom, we don't like fibbers in here. All right? No fibbing. Bo Nix, Jerry Jeudy, Jaden Daniels, and Mason Taylor. Caleb Williams, Kyle Pitts, Kyler Murray, and Omar Norman Law. Evans, McConkey, Jalen Walker out of 150, and Quinn Ewers. Auto. I can't believe there's an auto in this box. Are you kidding me? All right, we got Jackson Dart, Josh Allen. Good luck. Isaac Tesla, 20 out of 25 for the Lions. That's going to the Notorious. Notorious. That's sick. Little first flight deed. Hi. Dom, I'm going to say this once. You need to get with being happy, or you might want to go chill somewhere else, because that's all we're about in here, okay? So let's not pick on the people in the chat. Let's not make false accusations. If you want to hang out, you have to act normal, Dom. It can't be random things in the chat. You have to be normal. And by normal, I mean, don't make up fibs. And you've thoroughly been warned. Okay. Justin Jefferson, Nico Collins, Nick Scorton, or Will Howard. It sure is tattooed. We got Pat Surtain, Dak Prescott, Jalen Waddle, and TJ Sanders. We still got 2 more hobbies in this break. Bryce Young, Benson, Hill, and Luther Burden. Steve is underrated. It's about time you changed the name back to Steve. It's been long enough. Jumbo time. Can we take a minute and realize how nasty that box was? an out of 5 Isaac Tesla auto and a cosplay Jackson Dart. All right, now I ask the powers that be. I ask the powers that be to help someone that hasn't gotten a hit in this break yet. Like Gio. I ask, and you shall deliver. Oh, Dom, I don't know. I got a couple. Drake May, Quentin Johnston, Saquon Barkley, Jalen Royals, Jackson Hawes out of 25 for the Bills, going to Charlie. We got a Commander. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt for the Commanders, Caden Prather, Jordan Love out of 299 for the Pack, going to Ramrow. Nick Nash and Will Campbell. Stop it, Barry. Stop it. Don't say the quiet part out loud, man. What did I say about that? You say that guy's name and he will appear. He's worse than Joe Hendry. He's worse than Joe Hendry. I mean, it's bad. It's real bad. All right, Ryan. Since you asked nicely, here you go. Worthy, I do watch WWE, Gio. Not as much as I did growing up, but I still watch it. Njoku, Kobe Bryant, Colston Loveland out of 50. Vikings, can't stop, won't stop. Jordan Addison out of 150 on the auto. The Vikings are eating today, folks. Going to Evan. Evan. Jack Besh on the refractor. Bijan on the fluidity for the Falcons. Take that. A little Bijan action for the Falcons. The dude. Or dude. Oh, Deuterino. Birch and Mondon. Out of 50. Out of 50. Yep, that's 2 now. That's 2 now, Evan. We got Josh Jacobs, Tyreek Hill, Ricky Pearsall, Prescorn, Nico Collins for the Texans out of 275. And on our Acha for the Texans, Woody Marks. Don't say I never came through for you, Ryan, because I got it like that. Players don't play. They holler. On the clear auto, too. It's the Detroit Lions. I like the Detroit Lions. I know it's a problem. It's something I can't fix all on my own. But Marvin Harrison Jr. on the refractor, Cam Ward, Booker, and Makuba. And we've got one more Cosmic left after this pack. Well, this pack won't open. I get to keep that one. CeeDee Lamb. Brees Hall, Malik Neighbors, Colston, Loveland, Abdul Carter out of 225. Our last Acha is a Jaguar. It is the Jaguar. Travis Hunter out of 275. Going to Maximus. A little bit better auto on that one, Max. Donovan. Prescott, White, and Williams. We'll take it, Wayne. Oh, we'll take it. We'll take it, Wayne. It is, I'll tell you right now, somebody asked and I didn't answer. 15. We're just a smidgen over halfway in the next break. It is identical to this one. But we've got one more Cosmic in this one. Get ready. It's time. Oh, Gio, you're way too negative. You're way too negative. You're never going to hit feeling like that. You got to just get into a break hoping that something happens. You can't put your pressure on yourself like that. It's not going to work. It's not even fun if you do that. It's supposed to be fun, even if you don't get cards. Empty box. You got way too much pressure on that. You got to simmer down now. You got to simmer down now and just try to have some fun. All right, we had fun, Dom. It was good seeing you. Enjoy them Ravens. CJ Stroud, Bo Nix, Brock Bowers, and Savion Williams. Jerry Jeudy, Caleb Williams, Christian McCaffrey, and Rebel Jr. That's right, A-Town. Win or lose. Win or lose. It's not that. It shouldn't be earth-shattering and end-all be-all. Kyle Pitts, Jordan Love, Jackson Darton, Scattaboo, and Harold Fannin. He had to go. I gave him as much time as I could, Gio. I gave him as much as I could. JJ, Dexter, Jaden Daniels, and Tet on the base. Brock Purdy, James Cook, Kenneth Walker III, and Will Johnson. Seahawk. There it is, Gio. There he is. Lightspeed. Lightspeed style, dog. Yeah. Patty Surtain, Lad McConkey, Dexter Lawrence showing up all morning, and Cam Scattaboo. Prescott, Young, Travis Hunter, and Alfred Collins. He sure did, Cinema. And now he's still saying it. He's just typing it. He's typing it in another chat right now. He started it off with saying they hurt his feelings. Trey Benson, A-Chan, Jalen Noel Refractor, and Tez Johnson. Theo, Quincy Williams, Bijan, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. We did say Ravens, Dustin. We had a person in here. We were kind of chatting. I brought the reins back in on them a little bit. I thought they were going to be okay, and then they weren't. I told them I was a Lions fan, and then they put I'm a Ravens fan in the chat 7,000 times. And now they're gone. Bucky Irving, Terry McLaurin, Taysom Hill, and Ty Felton. Lambjack, Danny Dimes, James Cook, and Anthony Belton. I know Brando, but I give more than most. I gave him plenty of time. I even gave him a chance to correct himself. CeeDee Lamb and Tyler Booker. Lauren, no, you're stop making up fibs, Lauren. Stop it. Nobody actually legitimately likes the Ravens. Malik Neighbors, Dallas Goedert, Lambjack and Jaden Daniels, and a Mason Graham. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. You can like the old Browns. Oh, your fan base of the Browns. Did you know that? You like the Ravens, but they were at one time the Browns. Yep. You like the Browns too. Yep. You have to come with grips with that today. Peace out, Steve. Sam Darnold, Tony Pollard, Kyron Williams, and Colston Loveland. Max Crosby, A-Chan Puka, and Xavier Watts. Oh, I worked in Baltimore for a long time. They're legit fans. They're legit fans. They're not fake fans. They're real fans. Swift, Mayfield, Cortland Sutton out of 150, and Ty Hamilton. And that goes for baseball. That goes for football. They're passionate, Dustin. They're passionate. Tyreek Hill, Justin Fields, Fred Warner, and Abdul Carter. They're not sitting on their hands when it's game time. They're up and ready to go. DK Metcalf, well, that's any franchise, Nina. Dalton Schultz and Membu. It really is, Lauren. Yes, it is. Gino, Aaron Jones, Scattaboo, and Benjamin Morrison. I got one pack left to get somebody a deed. One final pack for a deed. On the nucleus, it is Dallas Goedert for the Eagles and Jalen Lane. I wanted another deed, but all right. Well, that's that. let me do a recap of this real quick. We're just a little bit over halfway in the next one, I think. Sorry if you missed out on that one. I know how it goes. Trust me, I know. I get in breaks too. But there were some good cards in this, that's for certain. Let's get you over here, and you over here, and you over here, and you over here, and you and you. And then a couple of autos here. We had the Bo Nix. We had the Oil Slick. All right, I'm going to do a recap of this, you guys. Giants are on their way up, Gio, I think. Oh, that's a tough division. The NFC East is always a tough division every single year, it seems like, no matter what's going on. All right, recap. We got Dallas Goedert, Cam Scatterboos, Sutton, Nakua, Jackson and Daniels, Bijan Robinson, Jalen Noel, Travis Hunter and Kenneth Walker, Brock Bowers and Harrison Jr., Collins out of 275, Dart, Allen, Burrow and Chase, Lamb Jack, TJ Sanders, Saquon Barkley, Jackson Dart, Mason Taylor, Patty Surtain, Breece Hall, Dak Prescott, Jordan Love, both of those were rare, Joe Burrow, what's up, Jasco, Jaden Daniels, Jalen Waddle, Joe Burrow, Tet, and Tua. The Tuasman. We had Colston Loveland out of 50. Purdy on the rare. Love out of 299. Worthy out of 200. Purdy out of on the rare. Hurts out of 150. Walker out of 150. Judkins out of 250. Michael Parsons. Stephon Diggs out of 50. Colston Loveland. Michael Penix rare. Cam Ward. Taysom Hill out of 199. And Bijan on the short print. We had what's that mean, Jask? Will I be live tonight? Oh, no. I go away. When I end the stream this morning, I go away and I'm not back until Tuesday, you guys. I got my family reunion this weekend. Dexter Lawrence, Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterboo, Abdul Carter out of 225, Jackson Hawes out of 25, Jackson Dart, Justin Fields, Bo Nix out of 75, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, Woody Marks clear auto, Mason Graham, Donovan on the Constellations, Travis Hunter out of 275, Jordan Addison out of 150, Jordan Addison, Travis Hunter out of 75, Cam Ward Venus for the Titans, Isaac Tesla out of 25 on the auto, and the cosplay Jackson Dart super short print. Mike, I wish I had some WWE. Hopefully I'll have some WWE waiting for me when I get back. I hope. It is in there. And it be pinned, I think. Yep. All right, we're going to get this ripped. I'm going to take the overlay down. You know where to go for replays, folks, but there's no more tomfoolery. It's time to rip. Good luck. And let's see what we find in this one. Why don't we? Why don't we? All right, all right, all right. Good luck. Oh, Robin. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, looks pretty good, huh? Empty. I'm going to be chasing the autogram downtown. All right, good luck, everybody. Justin Fields, Kyler Murray, J.C. Horn, and more backwards cards. Omar Norman Lott. We're going to find out whatever that means here when we get through this case. We're going to find out why there's an upside down card and a backwards card. What does that mean? Does that mean super refractor? What does it mean? What does it mean? DK Metcalf, Jalen Hurts, Saquon, Mason Taylor. Same break pinned at the bottom of your screen. Coupons in your upper left-hand corner. Geno Smith, Aaron Jones, Matthew Golden on the refractor, and Derek Harmon for the Steelers. Appreciate you hopping in that next one. Thank you, everybody. That's right. That's right, Salty. I got to be ready for anything. Rico Dowdle, Lamar Jackson, Breece Hall, and Darius Alexander. Danny Dimes, Derwin James Jr., Jamar Chase, and Ollie Gordon. Theo, Brock Bowers, Max Crosby out of 99, and an Egbuka base. Appreciate you, Llama. Quincy Williams, Bucky Irving, Jalen Waddle, and a Josh Connerly for the Commanders. Scary Terry, CJ Stroud, Patrick Mahomes, and Michael Williams for the Niners. Mr. PG, good morning, my friend. Bo Nix, we got a Star Fractor. Okay, all right, bet. All right, bet. Chuck on the base. Lamb Jack. I don't think it's numbered, but we're going to take it. For the Detroit Lions, Amon-Ra St. Brown going to Moreno on the Star Fractor. And yes, it's true, it's true.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a D.
Tell him, overly tan Primo. I'm going to intentionally sit out in the sun. I'm going to get as tan as I possibly can over the next week. Judy, St. Brown, Jordan Love on the nucleus, and Dante Thornton Jr. Lion Hunter, what's up, bro? Ricky Pearsall, Mike Evans, Omarion Hampton, and Travion. That'll go to the Pats, and Jordan Birch. That's right, Chris. Oh no, I've got a lot of Cherokee Indian in me, birds. It won't take much at all. Debo Samuel, Justin Jefferson, George Kittle, and Maxwell Harrison. You'll see. Nico Collins, Patty Surtain, Bucky Irving, and Dylan Gabriel. Dak Prescott, Bryce Young, Calvin Ridley, and Tyleek Williams. Trey Benson, Devin Achane, Josh Allen on the extraterrestrial, and Jaden Higgins. This, what I'm opening right now, Ryan, by far, it's not even close. It's not even close. I don't even care if there's an auto in every box. I don't care. DeAndre Swift, Tyreek Hill, Jackson Diott, and Donovan Jackson. Salty, I wish I could show you my great grandmother who was 100% Cherokee Indian, if you'd like to see that. Caleb Williams, Kyle Pitts, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, and Tyler Warren. It's not guaranteed, DJ. It's not guaranteed. Not in Cosmic. Jordan Love, J.J. McCarthy, Rome Odunze, and Jedi Barron. Dexter. Whoa now. Oh, it's a duel, too. Well, if it's for two different teams, you guys, it goes to the more expensive team in this break. We've got a deed right here. Ain't no way. Hey, Gio. Hi, my name's Primo. How about you have an out of 5 real quick? First on print out of 5, CJ Stroud, Star Clusters, Nico Collins. Hi. You get a deed too. Welcome to the club. You're officially in the club now, Gio. You get deeds too.
Oh, hi. do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a D.
My Native American name is Dances with Cards. Purdy, James Cook, Brock Purdy on the refractor, and Walter Nolan. Look. Where did he go? Where did Gio go? Gio was like non-stop, and now Gio's missing. Gio is MIA. Hazel's like, forget all these other people. Holla at me, Primo, right now. Comments have been filtered in chat. I don't doubt that. Finest. I'm freaking out, man. Empty box. Look, you can kind of see, like, that's not even, look, see, that ain't even me out in the sun. You see the difference between the color of my face and the color of my arm? Oh, yeah. Primo can get burnt up to a crispity crunch, all right. Mason Graham, Kyle Williams, Matthew Golden, Quinshawn Judkins, Jackson Dart Base, X-Fractor Omarion Hampton, Derrick Henry Refractor, Brock Bowers, Patty Mahomes, and Dallas Goedert. Kurt, it's everything a growing boy or girl should ever need. That's what a deed is. Matthew Stafford, Chase Brown, Jonathan Taylor, Mike Evans, TJ Watt, Travion on the refractor, Drake London out of 150, Patty Mahomes, Quinshawn out of 99 for the Browns, and Cam Ward base. Quinishawn. No, Kurt, it just means a really nasty card. That's all it means. I've been saying deed since high school, but it was about not cards. It was about not cards. We'll just keep it at that. We'll keep it simple. Michael Williams, Trey Harris, Travis Hunter, Caleb Johnson, Shadur Sanders, Chris Jones on the rare, Kyle Williams out of 325, Travis Hunter, J.J. McCarthy, and Tyler Warren. Yeah, David. Well, I could keep it PG still. I don't think we need to divulge too much. It's not anything crazy, but. Will Campbell, Jalen Hurts, Javonte Williams, Jamar Chase, Ashton Genty. We got an auto upside down here. Trey Benson for the Cardinals. Fred Warner out of 150. Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, and Jared the Hitman Goff. Bueller. Yeah, I don't know where Gio went. He dipped out. He was like, I got the Texans. Holla at me. Peace. And then he was gone. As soon as he was here, he was gone. It is. That's absolutely right. Tootin, May, Gibbs, Coleman. What is that? Oh, okay. Jalen Walker on the refractor. Trevor Lawrence on the refractor. Brock Bowers, Joe Burrow, X-Fractor, and Justin Fields. Well, if he was here and he listened to where he could go for replays. Solo thinks I'm allergic to bears. I don't know. I pulled my fair share of Solo. We still got 3 more hobbies in this. You never know. Caleb Williams, Aaron Rodgers, Cam Ward, Woody Marks, rookie. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, Kev, it's your turn. Jackson Dart Auto. Whoops.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And let's see here. Trey, you go down here, bro. You got to go chill down here for a little bit while Amon-Ra and Jackson Dart hang out together. Jerry Rice on the rare. Devin A. Chan out of 99. Jalen Hurts, Ashton Genty, and Jonathan Taylor. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. And depending on how fast that fills, that might be the last football. I might throw tier 1 up there after that. I don't know. Let's see. There's only 752 teams left in it, so we'll see. All right, let's get into Cosmic. All right. Okay. All right. Ryan, I sure can explain how this works. Hang out with us for a little bit. Well, I'll just tell you right now. Basically, there's like you can get teams, all right? There's 32 teams in the NFL. Once all the teams are sold, there's product on the table. There's multiple $100 boxes on the table in these breaks. Once all the teams are gone, we go ahead and open it all. And let's say you were a Cowboys fan and you got the Cowboys. Whatever Cowboys come out of the break, go to you. But you have to purchase the Cowboys to do so. And I'll explain it a little bit better once I'm not ripping anymore. Pearsall, Evans, Debo, and Elijah Arroyo. You got it. Ryan, the only way you wouldn't get that card is if there's more than one team on the card. Then it goes to the most expensive team in that break on the card. Debo, Justin Jefferson, Jackson Dart, Extraterrestrial, and Donovan Jackson. Oh, that's so nice, Kev. I will keep this. Thank you, bro. So nice. Y'all see that? He just put that in the chat. He said, Primo, keep that. That's all yours, bro. So cool. Dak Prescott. Bryce Young. Why are they still doing this? Oh, Marion Hampton on the refractor and Derek Harmon. I don't think the out of 5-star clusters is the best thing we're going to see out of that case. I'm just going to go ahead and make that statement right now. That's right, Blaze. H.N. Jr., Gibbs, Lambjack, and Carson Swessinger. Good. Congratulations, Andrew. Thank you so much for not doing that. Now stop bringing it up. George Pickens, Kyler Murray, Devin A. Chan, and Matthew Golden. And good morning. Not yet, Kurt. I'm keeping the dream alive, though. Nico, Jared Goff. We got a Steeler here. Derek Harmon out of 50 and Omar Norman Law. That's right. Don't you ever forget it, Andrew. I don't want to hear you talk about that ever again. Just don't do it and don't bring it up. Let's talk about other things. Like, what are you doing this Saturday? You having any fun? Myles Garrett, Zay Flowers, Joe Burrow, and Jamar Chase, and Travis Hunter. And if you say I'm going to Target, Andrew, I'm muting you for the entire rest of the day. You see that? You see how quick I am? You can't mess with me, Andrew. Dream on, bro. I'm Primo. I'm all up in here. I'm already in there before you even know it. I'm already there. Bijan, Tua, Chase, and Josh Simmons. Solo's at Target now. Yeah, Harvey, he's in this product. He sure is. We got an auto. Good luck. Mason Taylor. Saquon Barkley. It's one of the rarer autos, too. Raiders. Battleborn. Brock Bowers out of 99. Solar Flare signatures. These cards are so sick. Not yet, Luis. Not yet. Adeed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's Adeed.
Oh, you think you're so cool? It's Jake again. Jake's out here doming personals and pulling Solar Flare Brock Bowers out of it. Well, fine, Jake. Fine. Christian Gonzalez, Breece Hall, Kyler Murray, and Caldwell. Malik Neighbors, Amon-Ra, Michael Williams, out of 199, and Shamar Stewart. I haven't opened a box yet, Jake. Neither has Mister. Not for ourselves, anyways. We probably won't. Not anytime soon, anyways. Lambjack, Danny Dimes, Patrick Mahomes, and Tesla. It's rare that we actually do. Yeah, there are coupons. Yep, there's coupons. 6. Whoa, now. Derwin James, Drake May, Josh Allen on the extraterrestrial, and Barrett Carter. 2. Yeah, I haven't embarked yet. Landon, so a nucleus is just it's a card that you get 1 per box. I mean, it's not anything crazy, but it's better than like base or something like that. Refractor, it's better than that. Goddard, Sam Darnold, Jalen Waddle, and Billy Bowman. It's usually 1 per box. Tony Pollard, Crosby, Odunze, Landon Jackson. You got it, Landon. Brock Purdy, James Cook, Josh Allen on the light speed, and Upton Stout. We still have 2 more hobbies in this. We got the signature jumbo and then another Topps Chrome Cosmic. And then you've got the identical break pinned at the bottom of your screen with coupons. Calvin Ridley and Malachi Moore. Oh, a couple of Ds here and there, Jake. Fields, Metcalf, Omarion, and Travion, and Kelvin Banks Jr. They show up quite a bit, though. I'll say that. They might be a little quiet today. Maybe it's just the day. I don't know, but they typically show up quite a bit. Hurts, Smith, Bowers, and Trey Harris. Jones, Dowdle, Bucky, and JT. All right, let me get this base out of the way. We'll get into the signature jumbo. That's 4 autos. And then we'll end with the Cosmic. Right now, we're currently sitting at 15 teams left in the next break. 15. Jasco, I'd be more than happy to do that for you. What do you do for a living again? Empty box. Please help someone that hasn't hit yet. Oh, did they now? Well. Caleb, Addison, Smith, Besh, Josh Jacobs out of 225. Titans, Cam Wood. On the auto, out of 100. Very nice. Going to the Titans. Pressed Hat Company. This be yours. This be your deed. Congratulations.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Ramro, it's about to rear it's on its way. Daniels and McLaurin. Achan and Maffa. Cortland Sutton. Zach Ertz and Ligete. Achan, Tyreek Hill out of 50. That's a nice looking card right there. Fins. Gio not in here. Gio's killing it right now, and he's not here. Matthew Golden for the pack out of who's how now? Hazel. Sayshawn on the shattered Jordan Love for the pack. Amato. We got Collins and Royals. 2 more packs. 2 more packs. That's what I say. And then we got a whole nother box of Cosmic. Just chilling. Drake London. Chris Olave, Justin Herbert, Mitchell Evans. Out of 175, Lambjack. For the Jaguars, Travis Hunter on the clear auto. That's the second one on this day. On this very day. Going to Jay. Malachi Moore, Quinn Ewers, Jalen Milroe, and Jaden Blue. Yes, we're doing that here in a little bit, Heath. I just haven't put it up there yet. But yes, we're going to do a case break. Jaden Reed, that's 12 boxes. That's 12 boxes, Heath. Jonathan Taylor, Joe Burrow, Mason Taylor, Bijan out of 275. Scary Terry out of 275. Matthew Stafford, Tet, Williams, and Prescorn. I started with football, but we're going to transition to tier 1 here soon. We may do, I don't know, I guess it depends on how long it takes for that one that's in there now to fill. If it takes a while, we may go to baseball after that. If it goes pretty quick, we might run one more and then do baseball. But I'll just have to gauge it on when the teams go off the board. But we're definitely doing baseball. All right, Cosmic, the finale is gonna be May. 501, your best bet is to just look up something similar on the Bay, sort it by sold, and you can at least compare it to something. You can at least compare it to something. No UFC today, Kurt. Empty box. Theo, Williams, Dart, and Scattaboo with a Quinshawn for the Brownies. We're over halfway in the next football. Barely. Just a few teams past it. But there are coupons. Coupons. Bucky. Nakua. We got another short print. Super short print here. I think it's Cosmic Dust, but I'm not 100% positive. Shooter. Cosmic Dust for the Cincinnati Bengals, Jamar Chase. Bundle. Now it's your turn for a deed. Everybody else has been getting deeds. Now it's your turn.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
E-Rock's where? Holla at me, E-Rock. I see you, bro. I see you. We got a whole box to get through here. Maybe. CJ Stroud, Kenneth Walker, and RJ Harvey. Bo Nix, Jer Judy, Jordan Love, and Riley Leonard. Jordan Love, yeah. Caleb, Kyle Pitts, Fred Warner, and Ashton Genty. Gibbs, Pickens, Patty on the extraterrestrial, and Savion. Hey, look, it's a Chief. We need it numbered to 10, though. We've got a Constellations. Myles Garrett, Zay Flowers, good luck. Rookie, Raider, Jack Besh, and Ty Felton. There you go, Raiders. There you go, Battle Barn. Another deed? You just get all the deeds, huh? No sharing. He just gets all of them. Every of the deed. Hazel, I don't know what to say, Hazel. I don't know what, like, I don't know. Like, you know how it goes. You get one squad, then you get another squad, and then you see the Vikings show up 10 times in a row, and then you get the Vikings, and it's like, well, okay, what's happening? Tua, Jetta, and Krosky Merritt. A pretty good little penny there, dude. It's not, let's say between, I think I looked at it this morning. I think it's 7, I think. I'm not 100% positive. Gonzalez, Hall, Horn, and Tez Johnson. I think it's in that range, dude. Pearsall, Evans, Travis Hunter, and Alfred Collins. It was Jack Besh, red zone, and there are no case hits and tops. There's only super short prints and short prints. It's all about pack odds. Jordan Love, Kamara, Cam Ward out of 99, and Cam Ward base. I don't think they were quite that high, dude. I don't, not as much anyways. They're probably up, but not that much. I don't think. JJ, Lawrence, Scattaboo, and Eamon Worry. Red zone, I'm just trying to break people of the habit. I'm trying to make it to where we don't say that anymore. It's not you. It's everybody. I want us to break the habit of it. Brock Purdy, and I still do it too. James Cook, Billy Bowman on the refractor, and Makuba. I still do it myself. Swift, Hill, James Cook, Jonah Sanker, Fields, Metcalf, A.J. Brown, and Ingram Dawkins. Debo, Cortland Sutton, Josh Allen out of 199, and Scattaboo. Yeah, it's not very helpful, is it? It's really not. Justin Jefferson, Nico Collins, Bijan Robinson, and Travion Henderson. Surtain, Prescott, Taylor, Josiah Stewart, Bryce Young, Trey Swinson, Brock Bowers, and Jalen Walker. Something numbered here. Out of 75 for the pack, Josh Jacobs on the extraterrestrial, Mason Taylor for the Jets, and Teddy Buchanan for the Ravens. All right, let me do a recap of this real quick. Some of y'all did all right. Others, maybe not so much, but that's the way of things. That's just the way of things. Let me do a recap of this real quick. I see some good autos here, that's for sure. And then once I'm done with the recap, I'll do a little bit of a roll call for what's off the board in the next break. We are over halfway in that. Let me wrangle all these in here. I'm going to get this base out of my way over here. Sorry, Cameron. Cowboys are feast or famine sometimes. Once they show up, they don't typically stop. They just didn't show up this time. They did pretty well 2 breaks ago, though, that's for sure. All right, recap is imminent. Next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. 12 teams left, and there are coupons. There are coupons. All right. Brock Bowers, Bijan, Billy Bowman, Cam Scattaboo, Travis Hunter, Justin Jefferson, Patty Mahomes, Jordan Love, Kenneth Walker, Jackson Darton, Cam Scattaboo, Matthew Stafford, Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs out of 225, Travion and Omarion, that'll go to the Pats, Josh Allen, and Michael Williams out of 199 for the Niners. We've got Saquon Barkley, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, Lamb Jack, Omarion Hampton, Debo Samuel, Jerry Rice Rare, Jalen Walker, Trevor Lawrence, and Joe Burrow. Chris Jones on the rare, Travion Henderson, Derrick Henry, Jackson Dart base, Burrow and Chase, Josh Allen, Omarion Hampton and Travion, Lamb Jack, Brees Hall, and Saquon Barkley. We've got Jackson Diat, Quinshawn Judkins out of 99, Omarion Hampton, Drake London out of 150, Matthew Golden, Achane, Derek Harmon, Achane out of 99, Brock Purdy, Jackson Dart, J.C. Horn out of 90 or 150. Out of 50, Tyreek Hill on that little lava action there. We've got Fred Warner out of 150, Kyle Williams out of 325, Jordan Love Nucleus, Max Crosby out of 99, Mason Taylor Nucleus, Josh Jacobs out of 75, 275 Bijan Robinson, Josh Allen out of 199, Cam out of 99, Lamb Jack out of 175, Trey Benson, Scary Terry out of 275, Shattered Jordan Love, Jack Besh on the Constellations, Jamar Chase Cosmic Dust for the Bengals, Matthew Golden out of 275, Travis Hunter Clear Auto, Cam Wood out of 100, 99 out of 100, Brock Bowers 90 out of 99 on the Solar Flare Signatures for the Raiders. We had Amon-Ra St. Brown on the Star Fractor, Jackson Dart Auto out of Finest for the G-Men, and then CJ Stroud, Nico Collins, first on print out of 5, going to Geo, who dipped out and disappeared, and we never saw them again. I wonder where they went to. This break is $58.98. You know where to go for replays, folks. Full case break of Tier 1 baseball is at the bottom of your screen, and there are coupons. Good morning, Cheyenne. Always a pleasure. Let's take this overlay down, and we're going to get our rip on, because that's how we roll in the Shire. Don't you do it. Cosmic. Good luck. It's a full case of Tier 1. Cheyenne, my question of the day was kind of simple because I'm going away for a few days for my family reunion in Indiana. My question to the people were, where did you grow up? Where did you grow up? That was my question of the day. Empty. Maybe not where you've lived the longest, just where did you grow up? Good luck, folks. For all intents and purposes, this is my last football break for a while. Max Crosby, Travis Achane, Brees Hall, and Quinn Ewers. Alaska, North Augusta, Greenwood, Mississippi, Greenbow, Alabama. No, nobody said that. I just felt like saying it. Southwest Indiana for Erica. Oh, we got the Yanks. Well, who got the Dodgers then? Jameer Gibbs, George Pickens, Fred Warner, and Tate Ratledge. Fort Worth, Texas. London. Oh, okay. I know exactly where London is. Garrett Williams, Abdul Carter out of 75, and Xavier Watts. Sonny, I do my best. You know, I do my best. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe. Probably not. Grand Rapids. Raymond grew up in Walmart. Zay Flowers, Bijan Robinson, Scattaboo, and Colston Loveland base. Mayberry, North Carolina. We got Makuba and Mason Graham. Rico Dowdle, Lamb Jack, Brock Bowers, and Ollie Gordon II. El Deuterino. C9, did you get your squadron? Did you get your squad? Because I know who the dude got. He already told me. Daniel Dimes, A.J. Brown, Xavier Watts on the Nucleus, and Luther Burden. Wausau, Wisconsin. Oh, he also got Cleveland. Well. Thank you, Mayberry. You guys, I'll be back next Tuesday. It won't be that long. Plus, Mister said he's going to get on Thursday and Friday, so there you'll have a little bit of something in the mornings on Thursday and Friday. Malik Neighbors, Dallas Goddard, Kenneth Walker, and Will Howard. Sam Darnold, Tony Pollard, Kenneth Walker III, and Jackson Dart Base. Just one shock. That's it. Dopamine's like, bro, you can just dip out. Uh-oh. That one's extra hefty. Hefty. DeAndre Swift, Hill, Travis Hunter, and Omar Norman Lott. I'm not exactly sure. I'll tell you right now. There's some big squads in that. You're definitely going to use the coupons. 11 teams left. Justin Fields, Nakua, Shuck out of 199, and Mason Taylor. Hey, Ryan. It's the Shuckster. It's Shuckmaster Flex. Oh, we're going to wait on that one. There's a planetarium in there, or a bunch of cards, one of the two. DK Metcalf, Jalen Hurts, Bajan, and Derek Harmon. No, thank you, Ryan. Myles Garrett, does he have a plan? He does, doesn't he? Geno Smith, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara, and Darius Alexander. Robin, what did you do? Robin. Rockin' Robin. Stroud, Nix, Jacob May, and Ellick. It's going to be Patty. I don't know. I've pulled Patty a few times now. Jerry Jeudy, Caleb Williams, Cortland Sutton, Upton Stout. Thank you, Bohica. Appreciate you. It'll fly by. Anytime, you know how it goes when you get a little bit of time off. Plus, when you're visiting, it goes by quick. It always does. Patty Mahomes on the extraterrestrial and Malachi Moore. Because you're usually doing stuff and you're visiting with people and stuff. You know what I mean? There's not a whole lot of chill. J.J. McCarthy, Dexter Lawrence, Jonathan Taylor, and a Kelvin Banks Jr. Raymond Ditzel III. Purdy, Cook, Jettas, and Trey Harris. All right, let's see what we got here. Jerry's brother. All right. Here we go. 10, what are you talking about? What kind of hey, what? Good luck, everybody. Behind Donovan Jackson. It's a Green Bay Packer. It is Micah Parsons for the Pack. Going to Struck. And that's pretty nasty. All right, I got to do it. Because that's sick. That's sick.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed. All right. I didn't mean to, Big Trev. I don't know. I don't pack these boxes. I don't know, man. All right. Finest. But what I do know is there's a whole case break of Tier 1 baseball release day chilling in the shop right now. And if the Reds are in there, stop it. Empty box. Executive, good morning. Hello, Executive. Will Campbell, Jalen Hurts, Javonte Williams, Jamar Chase, Ashton Genty. Our auto is a Raider. It's Ashton Genty. Going to Stephanie. 11 whole teams left on release day in a case break. What? Pfft, whatever. Ashton Genty on the rare. Josh Allen out of 250. Mahomes and Mahomes. Finally got something, Stephanie. Finally. This one right here, Austin, the one I'm ripping right now. Or no, actually, no, I take that back. It's Cosmic. I thought I was still in Cosmic. I take it all back. The answer is Cosmic. Adeed. Tootin, May, Gibbs, Coleman, Bockley, Lambjack, X-Fractor, CJ Stroud, Braylon Allen, Travis Hunter, and JJ McCarthy. I don't know. TikTok is so funny. It says the break is for $3.99, then there's one for $1.99. Jax, so a break is multiple teams. A break is multiple teams. If you look down at the bottom, it says from $3.99. That means starting at or somewhere in that range. If you click on it and go see what teams are left, they won't all be the same price. Austin Adeed is just a really good card. Caleb Williams, Aaron Rodgers, James Cook, Higgins, Jerry Jeudy, Mason Taylor, Drake May on the refractor, Drake May rare out of 99. Well, well, well. Hey, look, it's Trevor Jackson. Trevor, you're such a nice guy. I can't believe it. And then Trevor was gone. Just like that, Trevor was gone. Where did he go? I've been saying Deed since I was a high schooler with me and my friends. Uh-oh. Jackson Dart out of 125. So Deed is more or less something that we used to say about, how do I say this without being someone that was rather fetching. It's the best I can do. Jared Goff, Isaac Tesla, Barron, Marks, Aaron Rodgers, Tua on the rare, Brock Bowers out of 25, 5 out of 25 for the Raiders. And that's going to Stephanie. It was, dude. I don't want to dive ball. I don't need to get any further than that. If you can't figure out what rather fetching means, then Jack, that's tier 1. It drops today. It's 2026. Parsons, it's a full case. Tyler Shuck, Quinn Ewers, Kenneth Grant, DK Metcalf, Josh Allen, rookie auto. Raiders, you're destroying it. Jack Besh for the Raiders. The Raiders won't stop, can't stop, and don't intend to do any of that anytime soon. We also had JJ on the refractor, Jalen Hurts and Ashton Genty. I thought so too, dude. I was like, okay, well, this is pretty. You'll figure it out. Most people will figure out what that means. Malik Neighbors, Flowers, Daniels, McCarthy. Oh, it's just backwards, I think. Bo Nix, Tyler Warren. We've got Maxwell Harrison, Brock Bowers out of 75, Ricky Pearsall, and Ashton Genty. Okay, Stephanie, that's enough. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. All right, we move on. Onward means more cosmic. $11 baseball teams left. I got to take a gander. I got to see. I'm going to look real quick because it's a full case. Cubs, White Sox. The White Sox are still there. The biggest chase in the product almost. The Dodgers are still. Okay, never mind. Disregard. Never mind. Shohei and Murakami is still in there. I don't. Empty box. On release day, too. Brees Hall, Ricky Pearsall, James Cook, and Tyler Booker. You better use them coupons. Mike Evans, Samuel, Kelsey, and Belton. Jefferson, Collins, Lambjack and Jaden, and Jalen Lane. And this will go to the Commanders. Are just a smidgen more in this break than the Ravens are. Patty Surtain, Dak Prescott, Brian Thomas Jr., and Benjamin Morrison. Bryce Young, Trey Benson, Puka Nacua, and Mimbu. Achane, Johnson, Parsons, Abdul Carter. Quincy, Bucky, Surtain, Ty Hamilton. Scary Terry, Njoku, Shamai out of 150, and Will Johnson. Shamar Stewart for the Bengals. Are the Bengals going to have a better defense this year? Kind of feels like they might. They've drafted enough players. CJ Stroud, Bo Nix, CeeDee Lamb, and Tet on the base. Jerry Jeudy, we got a white hole. Caleb Williams, Upton Stout, and Harold Fannin Jr. I think there's an Upton Stout card in every box. I think I officially can make that determination that there's an Upton Stout card in every single Cosmic box. J.J. McCarthy, Keon Coleman, Trey Benson on the nucleus, and Savion Williams. Something's chilling. Thank you, J. Wham. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Stephanie. Dexter Lawrence, Brock Purdy, Bryce Young, and Tet. And then we also had a Ty Felton on the base. Who knows, microphone? Who knows, you know? Cook, Swift, London, Ja'Cory Krosky. Not in this particular break so far, public. I mean, they're here, but nothing like crazy. Tyreek Hill for the Finns and Tez Johnson. 6 left in the Tier 1 baseball. What? Pitts, Love, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Revel Jr. Absolutely Public Enemy. For show. DK, Jalen Hurts, Ricky Pearsall, and Alfred Collins for the Niners. I'm going to take care of Ricky. I like Ricky Pearsall. Gino, Jones, Ashton, Genty on the extraterrestrial, and Mr. Scattaboo. We still got 2 more hobbies in this break that we're doing right now. 2 more. We got a jumbo signature, and we got another cosmic. Dowdle, Burrow, Christian McCaffrey out of 199, Travion base. This is going to, I can't see it. Zachary. Lambjack, Jones, Genty, and Stewart. The Raiders are completely destroying this break. Good morning, Zach Chatty. Good to see you, bro. I saw you got a nice Colt yesterday. I don't remember what it was. Oh, it was your boy. It was Danny Dimes. James Jr., May, Sanker on the refractor, and Jalen Walker. All right, well, that was kind of a box of Cosmic. Let's do Signature, and then that should mean something pretty cool's chilling in this other Cosmic, right? I mean, that's just my gut reaction. Signature, your turn. Empty box. He is Battleborn. Oh, no, wait. Yeah. Yeah, I think he is. Yeah. Terry McLaurin, Michael Penix, Brock Purdy, Jalen Reed, Aaron Rodgers out of 275. Josh Jacobs on the auto for the pack out of 225. Chris Paul Jr., Debo, Swinson, and Uman Milan. Garrett Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, Rome Odunze, Kenneth Grant. Bo Collins out of 225. Our next auto is a Saint. It's the one and only Kelvin Banks Jr. Spence, maybe, could be, possibly, I don't know. He might be son of Maury Povich, too. I don't know. Could be either or both. We'll need the paternity test to be sure. Joe Burrow, CJ Stroud, Woody Marks, and Cam Ward. Chuba, Gardner Adams, Tootin. Out of 250, George Pickens. Our Acha is an Eagle. It is Campbell for the Eagles. Caleb Williams on the refractor. Abdul Carter, Ellick, and Martinez. Okay, Josh Jacobs, Kelvin Banks Jr., Campbell for the Eagles. What does that equal? What does that equal? What's in here? What's in there? Who's it going to be? Who's going to be chilling in here? That's the question. Who is it? Who that going to be? Shuck? Golden? No, Kev, no. No. Stop. No, not one of those. Stop it. DJ Moore, Marvin Harrison Jr., James Pierce, Kobe Bryant, Steelers. Jack Sawyer out of 100 for the Steelers. Nobody would have guessed that. Nobody would ever guess that. Nope. Not a singular person. That's going to the Steelers. That is Battlebond. Said your name more than a couple of times this morning, my friend. Tyler Barron, a Caleb Williams on the Roses because the Bears were due. That's why, because the Bears were due. Ain't that right, Katie? Tell him. Tell him, Katie. Tell him. Robinson and Tesla. We got one more box. We got another box of Cosmic chilling over here. Stephanie wants a one-on-one Raider. She ain't done yet. She's like, nah, I don't want this break to end, bro. Good luck. All right. Maybe that'll make it when I open this it'll say lunar. It didn't. Empty box. Here we go. Last box of the break. Then all I've got for you right now is Tier 1 case break baseball pin at the bottom of your screen with coupons in the upper left-hand corner. Bucky Irving, Terry McLaurin, Dexter Lawrence, and Luther Burden III. CJ Stroud, Bo Nix, Ladd McConkey, and TJ Sanders. Judy Williams, Sertan II, and Will Howard. Jake, we gotta find something in here. We gotta find something. Trey Benson, Achan, Brees Hall for the Jets, and Darius Alexander. Theo, Quincy Williams, Sauce Gardner, and Ollie Gordon II. DK Metcalf, Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, and Mason Graham. Mason Graham. Gino, Baker Mayfield, Quinn Ewers on the nucleus, and Tyler Booker. Quinn Ewers. Aaron Jones, Rico Dowdle, Hurts, and A.J. Brown, and a Belton for the pack. Spence. I sure hope so. What is that? It's a super short print, I think. Jalen Lane, Lambjack, Dalton Schultz, and good luck. Is it light years? Yep, light years. For the Jets, who don't always get a whole lot of love, Justin, Darrell Revis on the light years. Nice hit, bro. They don't always get all that much love. That's pretty cool. Danny Dimes, James, Jamar Chase, Benjamin Morrison. You got it, Yoshi. You got it. You got it. Anything you need, you got it. Kyle Pitts, Jordan Love, Taysom Hill, Jackson Diott, James Cook, DeAndre Swift, CJ Stroud, and Xavier Watts. Tyreek Hill, Justin Fields, Jaden Daniels, and a Colston Loveland. I feel like something else is hanging out in here. That might not be true. It's just, I feel like something else is in this box. Neighbors, Justin, Jefferson, and Mimbu. I feel like there's going to be a combo action. It's not going to just be light years. It's going to be something else too. Goddard, Darnold, Kyle Hamilton, and Abdul Carter. JJ, Dexter Lawrence, Brees Hall, and Quinn Ewers. Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, Dallas Goedert out of 150, and Tate Ratledge. Dallas Goedert out of 150 is not what I was thinking, but Tony Pollard, Aiden Hutchinson, Jaden Daniels out of 199, and Ty Hamilton. There you go, Commanders. We needed that, Iowa Dad. We needed a little bit of love. Max Crosby, Travis Achan Jr., CeeDee Lamb, and Will Johnson. And then it's down to one singular pack. You got any magic in there? Is there any magic? Hello? Hello? Gibbs, Pickens, Tet, and Jalen Noel on the refractor. You got a free coffee? What? You know, Tabs, taking it out of people, just walking out of the store with it is not considered free. It's considered that you took it, just so you know. All right, I'm going to do a recap of this real quick. And then we got baseball. Crave, I probably will. We probably will. I don't know how to gauge that break because it's a big one. I don't know how many teams we got left. How much is left in the tier 1 break? Can anybody see that? Tabs, just because it's your birthday month doesn't mean that you just get to walk out with the coffee. What did I tell you? What if one of your students saw that? All right, we've got CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson, CJ Stroud, Jamar Chase, Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown, Josh Allen, Brian out of 150, Williams, okay, 4, okay. Joe Burrow, Collins, Genty and Genty, Pearsall, Gibbs, Young and Tet. Oh, and anybody that hung out with me this morning, I appreciate you. If you're not a baseball person, thank you for hanging out. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. It's Primo family reunion time. CeeDee Lamb and Puka Nacua. Don't forget about me. Lamb Jack and Jaden, Ashton Genty, JJ McCarthy, Tua on the rare, Drake May, Ashton Genty, see ya Kev, Justin Jefferson, appreciate you Bobby, Patrick Mahomes, Drake May, Bijan Robinson, Travis Hunter, Kenneth Walker, Jackson Darton, Scattaboo, Xavier Watts, Brock Bowers, Cam Scattaboo, and Fred Warner. We had, I think so, Crave. Yes. But I mean, we got 4 teams left, so we'll have to see how long that takes. Trey Benson, Upton Stout, Shamar Stewart out of 150, CJ Stroud, Aaron Rodgers, Christian McCaffrey out of 199, Breece Hall, Dallas Goddard, Josh Allen out of 250, Abdul Carter out of 75. Hold on one second. Jerry Ditzel just entered the room. George Pickens, Brock Bowers out of 75, Caleb Williams on the Roses, out of 100, Jack Sawyer, Jalen Noel. Celtics. Jaden Daniels out of 199, Quinn Ewers, Campbell, Banks, Drake May out of 99. I knew the Cubs didn't have a fan base anymore. I tried to say it the other day and nobody believed me. Jack Besh, Brock Bowers out of 25, out of 125, Jackson Dart. The Cubs used to be the first 10 teams off the board in every break. Shuck out of 199, Ashton Genty, Josh Jacobs out of 225, Daryl Revis on the light years for the Jets, and Micah Parsons on the planetarium for the Pack. All right, football is done with. I need to do a little bit of a roll call action for baseball, but I also need to get it on the table. So give me 1 second, and I will do that. There are a lot of 2026 rookies in this, but some of them aren't. Like all the players that I've pulled out of Bowman are not in this product. Some of them are, but not all of them. So I'm getting a negative and I'm getting a yes. So let's just do this. Let's go to the checklist and find out. That's your best bet. Don't leave it up to interpretation. Go check it out for yourself. That's your best way of doing that. I don't know why this is giving me a hard time, but that's okay. We're going to get this ripped. Good luck. Box number 1. It's time. BF said maybe. Thank you, dude. All right, you guys, the ones that missed out on your team in this, here's your chance. It's going back in there. You might, before I do this, claim your coupon. Claim your coupon now. That way you're not trying to do it when you're trying to process the order. And it'll give you a bit, maybe a little bit better chance of getting the team that you missed out on, okay? All right. It is in the shop. And it is pinned. You have another one down there. Case break number 2 of Tier 1 Baseball on release day is down there right now. That's an empty box. I'm going to give you guys a second because I imagine a lot of people that are in this are going into the shop right now, and I don't want you to miss anything. So I'm going to give you about a minute. We're going to hang out here and we're going to talk to each other and have good times and talk about, you know, the good old days and stuff like that. We're also going to say hi to Joe Boo real quick because he likes that. Say hi to Joe Boo. Hi, Joe Boo. All right. I think I gave everybody at least enough time to go in there and look. All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's the wrong number, isn't it? Let's fix that too. Good thing I did that before I even opened a box or opened a pack. All right, when it says $58.99, we're ripping. Whenever it updates. It shouldn't take too long. It doesn't usually. Whenever it says $58.99, I'm opening this pack. Nice, Kev. I don't know why people are always fighting for the Cardinals. All right. Good luck. Byron Buxton for the Twins. Base. Look at this already. AC. Drake Baldwin out of $2.99 on the auto. These look nice. They did last year too. Colson Montgomery, 1 out of 5 button for the White Sox. Stephanie, 1 out of 5. Behind that is Jose Ramirez out of 149 for the Guardians. I believe that is the guy that abides. I think it is. And Carlos Correa, Tier 1 patch out of 199. Gets our first box over and done with. These look pretty good. Don't you be telling me you got an Ellie Button 1 out of 5. Dude, you're supposed to keep that stuff to yourself. Are you trying to make me sad? Do you want to make me sad, man? Nice Drake Baldwin here. Let's see how big these are. Those fit real well. Let's see how big this one is with the button. Yep, okay, not bad. All right, and then we had a Byron Buxton on the base. All of these cards will be top loaded in this, you guys. Don't you fret. All right, every card, even the base cards, will get top loaded, and there's usually only one base card per box, but. Empty box. Oh, what's going on? This feels super thin. Redemption or something? Thank you, Mayberry. We've got Corey Seager for the Rangers, 14 out of 75. Will Smith for the Dodgers out of 99. Dodgers on the board. It is a redemption. Yamamoto on the patch. Dodgers on the board again. Here we go. Good luck. Topps redemption card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a breakout autograph base of Connor Griffin for the Pirates. Yep, that plays. Ellipsis. Nice hit, my friend. Very, very nice. Oh, yeah.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And nope, that's not the right size. Will Smith. Yamamoto. Take a Yamamoto. And then we had a Corey Seager out of 75. All right. Next box. That's just 2 boxes. Austin, what you could I'd have to ask Mister. Just go look it up online. You'll probably see different prices. Some will be a little bit higher than others, but you'll get a pretty good feeling on what the going price is. And just because it's that price today, doesn't mean it will be tomorrow either. Sal Stewart for the Reds. Can't have this. Sorry. Who's got Cincinnati? Sorry, Iowa Dad. You can't have it. That's my team. Sorry. No. We've got Kyle Karros for the Rockies. Is that going to my boy? Yep, Kyle, we take that. Rookie Kyle Karros, it's 35 out of 99. Colby Thomas out of 199 on the bat auto. And Mike Piazza for the Mets on the patch. And it just says, top guaranteed the authenticity of the relics appearing on this card. Game used is what it says. It said that last year too, on these. It said game used. So I'm glad that trend continued. I'm probably going to need a couple more of these over here is what I'm going to need. Nice little Sal Stewart here. That's my boy right there. Y'all leave Sal Stewart alone. And Kyle Karros. I'm liking the look of these cards so far. And I did last year too, but I didn't know what to expect. It's a new year. Okay. Do you know saying stuff like that to me, Mayor Barry? Stop it. It's the same break. So it's another case break of this pinned at the bottom of your screen. That is what is down there. Empty. Oh, Mayberry. I don't even know if I have any DAC autos left. I had some, but I don't know if I have any left. I'll have to look. Rafael Devers, 5 out of 5 for the Giants. Brady House out of 20 for the Nationals. Okay. Jackson Churio out of 49 for the Brew Crew. Yes, please. Yep. Yep, we'll take that. Yepers. We also have Gunnar Henderson out of 99 and an Ozzy Albies for the Braves. Yep, I'm going to need some more of these. They basically all fit in this one top loader. Or this one size top loader, except for the base card. Jake, we did get an A right there. Colby Thomas. Right there. It's right there. And Rafael Devers. Out of 5. All right, let me go ahead and open a couple more packs of these top loaders because I'm going to need them. They basically, I'd say 90% of the cards fit in those one top loader. Mario, I don't have that ready today. So all I've got right now for you is the case break of Tier 1. The good news is there's coupons. I didn't know those would be there. But I'm going to be gone for the next few days. I'm sure Mister's going to come up with some kind of mixer. And if he doesn't, then when I get back on Tuesday, the answer is yes. We will have a mixer. Probably with maybe some Bowman in it. But today it's just strictly the case break. It's release day, so we're going to get after it a little bit. Empty. Well, he's on tonight, and then he's going to be doing he's going to be on Thursday and Friday morning. So I don't know. You can't try to figure out what Mister's going to do. You can try it, but you'll fail. Matt Olson out of 49 for the Braves. Okay. So if Plump, usually if it's over 1,000, that's what usually happens there. CJ Kafis out of 199. And a Jackson Churio, Christian Yelich, dual bat patch for the Brew Crew. That's pretty cool. Not too bad. I got you, Plumps. It's a nice Cam Smith there for the Stros, too. I'm running out of room on the stand. CJ Kafis. I'm just going to put some of these off to the side here. I'm running out of room up here. I'm running out of room, man. Yeah, not today, slanging. I go to Indiana for my family reunion after I'm done streaming this morning. Odds are that Tier 1's probably my last break unless it fills really quick. I got a feeling it may not, which is fine. I just, I'm just trying to give y'all an idea of what it's looking like. How many teams are even off? Let's see. 16. So we're not even halfway in it. So that's probably definitely my last break of the day, unless something crazy happens. Carson Williams for the Rays. We've got Burnable out of 299 for them Rockies. Look at that. Carlos Beltran out of 199 for the Mets. What a beautiful card that is. And then we've got Jordan Alvarez and Altuve out of 199 for the Astros. It's about 5 hours away, Kelsey, which is better than what it was from Virginia. It was about 10 hours away. So I'm not mad. Carson Williams and Burnable. What's up, dude? What did I miss? Oh, how many boxes are left? 6. We're halfway through. That was the halfway point right there. That was the halfway point. Connorsville, Joseph. Connorsville, Indiana. Formerly known as Little Detroit. Empty box. Garrett Crochet. Edgar Quiero for the White Sox. Look at this beautiful, oh my goodness, that is one of the sickest cards I might have ever seen. Look at this. Out of 25, Paul Skeens. It's clear. You can't really see it, but it's clear. Wow, that's clean and nasty right there. That is nice. Brookville, nice. That's so cool. Hang on, he got Panini dust on it. No Panini dust. Get out of there, Panini dust. Stop it. That is sick, dude. Congrats. Nice hit. 4 out of 25, Paul Skeens. And then we had Sandy Alcantara out of 199 for the Marlins. That's a nasty little card right there. Definitely Grayson. No doubt about it. Hey, I see you guys going into the shop. I know these these it's a full case break of tier 1. That's 12 hobbies. The biggest thing to know is that you have coupons today, which are not always there. Empty box. Actually, this may be the only time you see tier 1 as a case break on the table, unless Mr. feels the need to get her done. Oh, that's not good, Joseph. Ty Cobb out of 99. Will Smith out of 15 this time for the Dodgers. Will Smith behind that out of 199 for the Dodgers. Back to back. That's 3 Will Smiths in this case. Dylan Beavers for the Orioles and Garrett Crochet for the Red Sox out of 199. I think it's Tigers, but I'll have to look on the back there, dude. Give me 1 second. It looks like Tigers to me based off of his jersey. But let me double check. I don't know. I don't know. He saved the day for the Dodgers last year, you know. And Ty Cobb, Tigers. Yeah, I could kind of, you can see it on the jersey there. 34 out of 99, Ty Cobb. And we've got 4 boxes left. 4 boxes left. Product's nice. That much I can attest to. It's nice. Empty box. Pirates are winning this feud right now. Well, we've got 3 now, Stink Pickle, so we'll say 3.5. Brady House Cade Horton for the Cubs out of 99. All right, you're going this way. For Miami, Royce Lewis out of 190, or Minnesota, I'm sorry. For Minnesota, out of 199, Royce Lewis. Why did Minnesota change their hats to make it look like Miami? Why did they do that? And Ichiro out of 199. That's sick. That's nasty. Ichiro. Marlins. Am I being trolled right now by a baseball product? Marlins. Marlins. I'm going to put that on there in case the shipping crew doesn't realize it. No, I know he was on the Marlins. My point is that I looked at this hat on this card right before that card. You see what I'm saying? That looks like the Marlins. That Minnesota didn't get creative at all. They were just like, let's make it look like the Marlins hat. All right. Previous logo, what does that mean, Florida's? Oh. Pretty sure that's a 101. For the Astros, Tatsuya Imai, 1/1 printing plate. I forgot these were in there. 1/1 printing plate for the Astros, and that is, hang on, Llama. Jason Giambi for the Athletics out of 75. Owen Cassie out of 49 for the Cubs. And Byron Buxton, 2 out of 5 button for Minnesota. Cards are nasty, you guys. That's sick. These are some of the these are really cool cards. I've got a feeling the price on this product's going to go up based off of just what I've seen so far. Mr. Giambi for the Athletics. And then let's not forget the 1/1. Amai. Astros. All right, 2 boxes left. Well, 1 actually. And I wouldn't worry too much about what you see in this case versus the next case. They're 2 different cases. Empty box. Giambi. Giambi, Jake. It was Giambi. Fernandez. Rookie for the Rockies. There we go, Kyle. Noah. We'll take that. Good looking, too. Look at that. Behind that is a Felix Hernandez for the Mariners out of 15. Dude used to be nasty. Like, truly, legitly nasty. Oh, look at this. For the Braves, Spencer Swellenback out of 99. Ozzy Albies out of 149 and out of 10. Oh, what is that? Is that cleat? Shoe? What is that? Gripping relic card. Gripping? Is that off of his bat? Is that off of his bat? Is that what that is? That's sick, dude. Riley Green, 2 out of 10 for the Tigers. Who got Detroit? Josh, nice hit, bro. That's really cool. That's cool. 2 out of 10. We had a couple of Braves in that one. We got one more box. And the dude wants to know, where are the Yankees? Where are
the Yankees. And he's got a genuine gripe. Where are they? All right, last box, and then I'll do a recap of this, and then I'll do a roll call for whatever may be off the board in the next one. Thank you, Aries. Empty box. Good luck. Ezekiel Tovar. Jack Caglione out of 19 out of 25 for the Royals. A Caglione. How big is you? How big are you? Nope. We're gonna use this one. Who got them Royals? Husker. A Caglione. Another Jackson Churio out of 99. And looky back there. They had to troll you even more, dude. For the Rangers. Alex Rodriguez Shadow Relic card. Sorry, dude. I know you're familiar. Still not cool though. Sorry, dude. Not cool. Not cool. Okay, let me do a recap of this real quick. Yeah, Florida's finest. Appreciate you, bro. We had some good cards in here, that's for sure. Where did that? There it is. It doesn't matter. We're going to see them all anyways. So let's just go through it. Let's just go through it. Absolutely, Llama. Your first one, really? Congrats, bro. Man, it took me a while to hit my first one of one. Okay. It was a printing plate-ish. I'll show you. Cam Smith out of 50. Corey Seager out of 75. Yanquiel Fernandez for the Rockies. Swellenback out of 99. Cade Horton out of 99. Royce Lewis out of 199. Ichiro out of 199, and that is Marlins. Dylan Beavers out of 199. Will Smith out of 15. Will Smith out of 199. Garrett out of 199. Another one, not numbered. Sandy Alcantara out of 199. Carson Williams for the Rays. We also had Rafael Devers out of 5. Carlos Correa out of 199. Matt Olson out of 49. Sal Stewart for the Reds. Mike Piazza out of 199. Will Smith out of 99. That's 3. Jose Ramirez out of 149. CJ Kafus out of 199. Gunnar Henderson out of 99. Brady House out of 20 for the Nationals. Ozzy Albies out of 199. Kyle Karros out of 99 for the Rockies. Tovar out of 40 for the Rockies. Ozzy Albies out of 149 on the patch. We also had Byron Buxton Button, 2 out of 5 for the Twins. Ty Cobb out of 99 for the Tigers. Burnable out of 299 for the Rockies. Christian Yelich and Jackson Churio dual pack batch card. We had Colby Thomas out of 199. I don't know Colby Thomas. Colson Montgomery, first on print out of 5 for the White Sox. Yamamoto out of 99 for the Dodgers. Rodriguez out of 99 for the Rangers. We had Felix Hernandez out of 15 for the Mariners. What a great autograph he has. Owen Cassie out of 49. Kiero out of 299. Carlos Beltran out of 199 for the Mets. Drake Baldwin for the Braves. Yordan Alvarez and Jose Altuve out of 199. Jason Giambi out of 75 for the Athletics. We also had Riley Green, 2 out of 10 for the Tigers on that grip relic card. Jackson Churio out of 49 for the Brew Crew. A Caglione out of 25. We also had Churio out of 99 for the Brew Crew.
Connor Griffin on the redemption for the Pirates. Paul Skeens out of 25 on the auto. That's really cool. Machine signature card. Machine. That's cool. That's a cool card. That card would catch my eye at a show when I was walking by. I'd be like, what's that? And Imai for the Astros. 1 of 1. Printing plate. There it be. Running another case. I wish I could, Jay Griffo. This is my last one for the day. I gotta hit the road. But if I know Mister, he may run some tonight. If I know him, he may run some tonight. I'm going to my family reunion, you guys. So this is my last one, and I'll be back next Tuesday morning. All right, I've got what I need now. Let's get it ripped, all right? Good luck. I'm going to take, there's the overlay one more last time. You know where the replays go, okay? And if I know Mister, he'll probably, he may run this tonight. It's possible. It's possible he'll run it. It's release day. He typically runs the product that drops on release day. So you guys will have another chance at maybe getting into another case of these, okay? But for now, this is the final break of the morning. Why is it? Empty box. Good luck. And who knows, maybe some will be left when I get back and maybe we can run it then. Tong out of 50. Fernandez out of 99 for the Rockies going to Chelsea. Ryan Howard for the Phillies out of 149, and Bo Bichette for the Blue Jays. Just like that. Just like that. Ryan Howard action. Remember Ryan Howard? Remember that guy? Oh, let me get this out of the way too so nobody thinks what's going down. Let's get that out of there. All right, that's better. And Mr. Tong for the Mets out of 50. Oh, thank you. You're right. Thank you. My bad. It's just a typo. I'll fix it. Thank you, Aries. It'll update. It's okay. It'll be all right. Empty. Pete Crow out of 50. Brendan Donovan for the Cardinals out of 75. Joseph Votto out of 99 for the Reds. Say what? Going to BF. BF, you're not allowed to do this to me when I'm getting ready to go to my family reunion. How mean can you be to one person? Corey Seager out of 99 and Riley Green for the Tigers. Pretty much tabs for the most part. Yeah. Every once in a while there's a base card. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you, BF. I really do. Me so sorry. Me so sorry, Primo. And Pete Crow. You know, I don't know if it's going to happen, but I sure would love to pull the Shohei Ohtani auto. That'd be like really cool. And I know whoever has the Dodgers is thinking the same thing, but I like really mean that. I'd like to pull a Shohei auto. Empty. We've got Kyle Schwarber. I bet you did, Little Hanson. Jack Perkins for the A's out of 299 out of 15. Wow, that is spectacular. Francisco Lindor. Very, very nice. For the Mets. Who got the Mets in this? Chair. Look at that card, Chair. That's pretty nice. Matt Olson out of 149 and Mason Miller out of 199 for the Pods. For the Pods. I'm sitting some of these patches off to the left here because last time I ran out of room. So I don't want to do that this time. I choose not to do that. And a Schwarber. Oh, really now? Empty. Jackson Holiday out of 125. CJ Kafus for the Guardians out of 75. Who got the Guardians in this one? Who did it? It's the dude. We got one of him last time, dude. Luis Gill for the Yankees. And that is out of 199. Going to Crave. Fernandez for the Rockies out of 199. And is that Daddy Guerrero or is that nope, it's Guerrero Jr. for the Blue Jays out of 99. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. I thought it might have been Pop there for a second. And a little Jackson Holiday for the Orioles. Never hurt nobody. No, it didn't. Nuh-uh. You can't prove it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep putting these patches over here. Whoa, Jake. Whoa now. Empty box. Who's this Judge guy everybody's talking about, Crave? Chase Burns for the Reds. Wilver Abreu, 1/1. Wilyer Abreu, 1/1 breakout autograph card for the Red Sox. Boston, NH. Hi, hey, hi, hello, 1/1.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
That's a deed. Torrey Hunter out of 99 for the Twins. Also a nice hit. Yadier Molina on the patch. Yeah, I don't care much for this guy. Sorry, I like the Reds. And we got in quite a few kerfuffles with this gentleman right here. So if you're watching Yadier, boo, Yadier, boo. And a Dansby Swanson. What in the world is going on this? Is that just a patch or what? Yep, dual patch card. That's pretty cool. For the Cubbies out of 25. Out 25. That boy Theuk. That boy extra Theuk. All right, Dansby, you go up there. Oh, yeah, Yachty loved talking some smack. Yes, he was a good player, too, but he loved talking smack more than being a good player. And that's a problem. Empty box. Sorry, Kev. I've got some emotional damage from that guy. It's all his fault. I didn't do anything. He did it. Roman Anthony Volpe for the Yankees out of 125. What is that? No way. Johan Santana out of 49 for the Twins. And Sal for the Brew Crew out of 199. Anthony. Jake. I don't know. That was the halfway point right there. That last box was the halfway point. Empty. There he is. He is in here. Peyton Toll for the Red Sox. So whoever said yes was right. I think it was Kyle. Noah Cameron for the Royals out of 299. Jorge Posada out of 199 for the Yankees. I'm pretty sure the dude just threw his Credence 8-track tape across the room and it busted on the wall. It's all broken into a bunch of pieces right now. See? Y'all thought I was making that up. Look at that comment in the chat. Mike Trout and Zach Neto out of 199. Look at that comment. Look at that. No filter or anything. Nothing. Just straight up. Straight to the point. I can respect that. Dude. You ain't playing no games. You just put it right on out there. No room for interpretation. All right. And then we've got see, I'm running out of room again. Peyton Toll here. I need to grab a couple more of those because these take a lot of the same top loader. And you don't get a whole bunch in these packs like you do with the regular top loader. You get quite a few in those. These, you get like 10. Well, I would say we're probably getting ready to see something. We're not done yet. Because here's this box, and we got 4 more to the left there. I think a deed is on its way. This is the best shop to stand ever. Hey, look, it's Schlittler for the Yankees. Yeah. Jimmy Crooks, yeah, there is a Yachty up there. Out of 99 for the Cardinals. Jose Ramirez out of 199 going to the dude. And a Paul Skeens patch, 42 out of 49. Yeah, Yachty's up there. I don't know where he's at right now. I pulled him. Or he might not be on the stand, maybe. Oh, there he is. Yeah, it's a patch. There you go, dude. And then you just got a Jimmy, too. Yes, you did. Right there, right here, right now. They did not disappoint you guys. Topps did an excellent job with this product again this year. Card quality's good. They did a good job. I did a lot of mixers with this last year. Empty. Any Ravens fans here? Mookie Betts out of 50 for the Dodgers. Chipper Jones out of 49 for the Braves. Very nice. Old Chipper. He played AAA in Richmond, Virginia. They were the Richmond Braves. Not anymore. They're the Flying Squirrels now. One of the Giants organizations. But hey, look, it's Jimmy Crooks again out of 299. And Hanley Ramirez out of 99 for the Marlins. For the Marlins. 2 Jimmy Crooks. This one's out of 299 though. All right. Two times. All right, let's get another one. No, they ain't bad. They ain't bad. Empty. Oh, J-Wham's like, I'm on tilt now. J-Wham, hang on. They're kind of doing this box, aren't they? They're kind of doing this case. Juan Soto for the Mets. Brady House out of 75. Out of 99, Alejandro Kirk for the Blue Jays. And another Chipper Jones chilling there. And another Chipper Jones on the bat out of 199. Well, we got 2 left, J-Wham. We got 2 boxes left. He's got the Brew Crew. Noni. He's got the Brew Crew. Soto. And 2 more. Well, 1 more now. Maddox, I'm ending my day a little bit early today. I'm going on my to Indiana for my family reunion, so I'm leaving a little bit earlier today. Mr. and Mrs. will be on tonight at 5:30, and then I think Mr.'s going to be on tomorrow morning also. So, Scooble for the Tigers. Dylan Beavers out of 99. Why does that look so funky? Top Tier 1 Explosions autograph. Look at that. For the Orioles. Behind it, Fernandez out of 75 for the Rockies. And Rafael Palmeiro for the Orioles. Oh boy, right there. A true gent. The truest gent there ever was, Rafael Palmeiro. Dylan Beavers. And Scooble. What's the question, Savage? Is that a question or like right here? Okay. You do have them in this one, Savage, if that's what you were asking. Okay, I didn't know what you were asking. That's all. I wanted to make sure I didn't say something wrong. All right, this is the last box. Empty. That's awfully thick. Come on, give us a bat knob. No, the bat knob would be bigger than that, probably. Something big's in here, though. Something legit. Or maybe it's just 2 cards that are that big. Okay. Oh, okay. Autograph Tier 1 Relics die cut book card. Booklet. Manny Machado. Kyle Tucker for... Hold on. I don't want to reveal this. Hang on. Austin Riley for the Braves. Kyle Tucker for the Cubs out of 75. And let's just see here. We'll just open it together. How about that? Let's just open it together. 6 out of 49. Booklet. Good luck. Drew Gilbert for the Giants. That is J-Rod with the booklet. Now, J-Rod, give me 1 second. I think I have what I need over here for that. Give me 1 second. Cooking. Not last year there wasn't. I didn't get it. Not in 2025 anyways. There wasn't a booklet in every case. Drew Gilbert on the booklet to end out the case. We love booklets. We're fans of booklets. And again, that is 6 out of 49. Let me take care of this Austin Riley and this Kyle Tucker here. And there was also a Manny Machado. Not numbered, just a base Manny Machado. Okay, let's do a recap of that real quick like. Here's old boy. There's Posada, Santana, Votto, Ramirez. It doesn't really matter. We're going to do all of them anyways. Where was the 101? There it is. Thank you, J-Wham. I appreciate you, bro. I'll be back in no time, I promise. It'll be gone in a flash. And I appreciate all of y'all hanging out with me today, knowing that I'll be gone for a few days. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I won't be there for you on the weekend, you guys, but I'll be back on Tuesday. It'll be all right. I'll save up all my powers and pull all kinds of deeds on Tuesday morning. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, Noni. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Firehawk. Josh is just like, forget you, man. Chipper Jones out of 199. Kyle Tucker out of 75. Austin Riley out of 49. Skubal out of 125. Fernandez out of 75 for the Rockies. Rafael Palmeiro was out of 49. 2 out of 49. Soto out of 99. Betts out of 50. Hanley Ramirez out of 99. Schlittler for the Yankees. Toll. Mike Trout and Zach Neto out of 199. Roman Anthony, Sal Frelick, Jackson Holiday out of 125, Schwarber out of 50, Fernandez for the Rockies out of 199, Matt Olson out of 149, Mason Miller out of 199, Pete Crow out of 50, Corey Seager out of 99, Riley Green out of 199, and Jonah Tong out of 50. And like I said, you guys, Mr. might run a case break of this tonight. There's a good chance he probably will. Guerrero out of 99, Jack Perkins out of 299, Swanson out of 25, Molina out of 99, Bichette out of 49, Alejandro Kirk out of 99, Volpe out of 125, Francisco Lindor out of 15, Brendan Donovan out of 75, Fernandez out of 99. Cardinals did pretty good, didn't they? Jimmy Crooks out of 299, Jimmy Crooks out of 99, Skeens out of 49, Noah Cameron out of 299 for the Royals, CJ Kafis out of 75, Jose Ramirez out of 199, Joey Votto out of 99, Johan Santana out of 49, Luis Gil out of 199, Ryan Howard for the Phillies out of 149. We had Torrey Hunter for the Twins out of 99. Dylan Beavers out of 99 for the Orioles. Brady House out of 75 for the Nationals. Chipper Jones out of 49 for the Braves. Jorge Posada out of 199 for the Yankees. And Wilyer Abreu 1 of 1 for the Red Sox. Tabs, you know how it goes around here. Gotta trust your gut, girl. Thank you, Kev. I appreciate you. And then Drew Gilbert for the Giants was out of 49, 6 out of 49. One of these days, Firehawk, we'll figure that out. Again, thank you, everybody. I'll only be gone for a few days. And then I'll be back next Tuesday. Mr. and Mrs. will be on tonight. Sometimes they get on a little early sometimes, too. And then I'll be back next Tuesday. Mr. Supposed to be on Thursday and Friday morning this week, too. So you should have a couple,